Okay, we're back. After several hours, birthday party, going outside in the sun, etc. We are continuing on BA Firework. We're going to be working on this. And, you know, this is what I like. You know, I used to say your game can't build itself. It can't script itself. That's no longer true now that we have AI coding agents. Claude has been working for the last several hours. I don't know exactly when it stopped. But, oh, Darth, this is the first time in a long time you've been very first in chat. Welcome back. But we have had Claude working on a lot of shit. I had a lot of ideas that I gave Claude, and I actually was talking to ChatGPT. I had it do multiple passes and added a lot of features. And yes, it fixed up a lot of bugs too, so it did that first, don't you worry. But it's also done a lot of things to make this game closer to something that can hold players for a long time. Let's see. Sup, doofus? Damn, how about you chill out for a second before you come in my chat talking like that? Alright. Cool your jets before you talk in here. Yo, Smarty, tell your mods to not time someone out for making an unharmful joke. You know, I'll trust my mods on that one. They probably had a reason to mute you. Alright, we're going to test this now for the first time. Several hours of work. If it ever loads, my computer's being slow as hell. How's the game going? Game's going fine. Long ass birthday. Well, yeah, it wasn't just a birthday party. It was also just enjoying the sun. It's finally nice out for once. That game-breaking bug earlier was interesting. Yeah, good thing we fixed that. That was annoying that that shit happened right as I got off of stream and had launched that update. That issue came up. We fixed it quick though. But glad it's sorted. Yeah, I'm glad it's sorted too. Alright, I have auto on, so of course it's going to be problematic the minute that I try. I need to close Photoshop. My computer's being laggy as shit. I'm just trying to start this damn playtest, and it's taking forever because I have so much shit open on here. Let's see, nice. What's the game? Oh my days, what's that troll face for? I honestly don't remember. It's for something. How many years of experience do you have in game development? I have 8 years. Alright, let's see. So we made it so that you can actually visit different floors of your tower. Believe it or not. And other people can too. So I can literally click this and I can open my tower floors and I can go to floor 50. Wow. Okay, but I can't see through it. That's the problem. I can't see through the windows. You would be able to see through the windows. Floor 100,000. Okay, there's a little bit of Z fighting on the wall. That's kind of a problem. You know, I need to turn some damn music on. What are we doing? Can't play Slipknot, sadly. That's what I was listening to earlier while I was pumping Claude full of all these... That sounded sus. Full of all of these changes to do. I was giving it a lot of prompts at once. But I'm not super happy with how the interiors look. Oh yeah, and another news, guys, I'm volunteering to help Smarty when he has to leave and game-breaking bugs pop up. Yes, Darth is going to be our bug fixer for game-breaking bugs. Just to volunteer for that, he's not going to do crazy amounts of work. Oh, that must have spawned me really far away. See my character glitching? That means that this shit is being done way far away from origin. You need to make it so that it's doing it in a simulated room, so that shouldn't. It should be a physical. making this on a simulated room. It's making it somewhere far away from origin. I need it to be in the actual tower, because as it is right now, it's all fucked up. Okay, there we go. That music's not loud enough. Yeah, the music isn't working. We're fixing it. The shit's not working because Spotify is retarded and does. Microphones, whenever you change headsets, I mean, on your Mac, it does not change devices in Spotify. It only changes devices on your computer. I don't know. It's just goofy. It's because of Mac. It's because of Spotify. Come on, play, damn it. Like, you can't change audio. Oh, it's because I have stupid remote desktop open on my phone because I was trying to fix a bug. But I stupidly did not have remote desktop set up to automatically open at launch on my Mac, so I wasn't able to fix the bug. If it did, I could have fixed the bug from the restaurant. We would have fixed it way sooner. The restaurant had Wi-Fi. It was fine. It's just my remote desktop wasn't running on my Mac, so it took a little bit longer. Can you turn down the music? Look, I can't hear the fucking music, so I don't know if it's too loud or not. So just wait for a second. I can't hear it at all because my fucking computer is stealing my sound. It's changing it back constantly. I literally, did I close jump? I'm trying to close jump on my, there we go. Now, my phone has stopped making my computer steal the sound away. I couldn't hear it at all, so I didn't know if it was too loud, but now I think we're good. But anyway, that was sarcastic. Well, we can't hear your tone through the damn chat. I hate to break it to you, buddy. Let's see. No, I had no way of knowing because the stupid computer wasn't even playing it in my headphones. But we're good now. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Roblox's new features? They're fucky and stupid. I don't know what to tell you. They should remove them. They should make it so that we can have our games open to everybody, no matter who we are. Find another way to fix child safety rather than fucking smaller devs and medium devs. How's the music now, by the way? Is it too loud or is it quiet? How is it? It's probably too quiet now for you to hear on stream. But now we gotta, so I gotta close this. Actually, no, I'll leave that playing. That's fine. But I'm going to play the game inside of a studio. It's quiet, but the music's not necessary. Well, I like to have background noise for myself, so even if you don't like it, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. There's some Z fighting on some of the parts, so some of the smaller accent color parts on some of the new models for rockets are like Z fighting, like the cylinders. Those need to be made slightly bigger so that no longer happens. So anyway, the problem is that this needs to be inside of the actual tower because there's no windows inside of these simulated rooms. Also, it's making them way too far away from origin. And it needs to do a more detailed pass on the furniture. The furniture looks like shit. Yeah, that's honestly why I use tone indicators. Yeah. Yeah, you can't read that from chat. There's no way to know if you're being sarcastic. Then I'd know you're being sarcastic. But if I can't even hear the music myself, there's no way I'd possibly know. They're focusing too hard on the child safety part of Roblox, but they forget what kind of game engine Roblox actually is. Yeah, it's pretty retarded, the updates they've been doing, I can't lie. There's no other way to describe it. So, it's pretty maddening what's happened, but there's nothing we can do about it, and there's no way for them to turn it back. At least they don't seem like they are. Let's see. Damn, they're out. Some and bringing it back. They're getting sushi. I don't know all the things y'all are doing. Just bring me some back. I'm streaming. Okay, there we go. Yo, you're back. How am I buffering at 1.25x speed when I'm a minute behind stream? Yeah, I don't know. That happens, bro. How was the party, bro? It was pretty good. It's pretty good. It was pretty chill. It was just lunch. Let's see. I was woken up by a helicopter and saw you started streaming. I'm not on my PC right now, but I got a short list of things to fix that I'll send when I'm back later. Good night from me. Good night. Focusing too hard on the... Yeah. I already read that. How much you sponsor ads? Only $8 to $9 a day. Not a crazy amount. Oh, I did not send this prompt to ChatGPT. The new tower rooms update all are simulated. Okay. It'll help us fix this problem. Because we are adding some interesting features. I mean, these are kind of risky features to add. Like if you add a whole feature where everybody can go to whatever floor of a tower they want, it could add problems, right? It could add problems where, you know, people get confused on which floor to be on, etc. But I mean, it's just kind of a cool thing for progression. Let's see. It's definitely putting this way too far away though. Let's see. This, I think this is the window. But I don't know why it's put me so far away from origin. That's pretty screwed up. And of course I let Claude build this, so the builds look like trash. So I trusted it with a lot of stuff while I was gone. And that's kind of a problem. What up? How the game looking? It's looking better. Let's see. I just watched one of your tutorials, and this is going to be super helpful for a game I'm working on in Unity. Nice to hear. 360 sauce and hello. Yep, we got our regulars in here. Most of the regulars are in here. Not VR on YouTube though. He ain't here yet. Maybe it's not aligned in this time zone. I don't know. Minor issue. Max buy isn't working at all. Buying all levels on fireworks. It's only buying 500k at a time. Thanks. I'll look into it. We'll have Claude fix that. Okay. Run $100 on ads. Play in. Yeah, it's way too soon right now. That's funny though. This ad has barely proven itself, so I'm not gonna raise it. In fact, it's really proven it should be replaced. 1.62% CTR. That's our third icon and thumbnail. It's still low. So we're really gonna have to get creative here with a new one. Or just reskin the game. Or both. We're gonna have to do both. What is this? What are these random parts it added? I need to click on that. What is this, dude? FX Starfield, FX Windrush Plane. Yeah, it just needs to remove these. I don't know what these are. It's just a bunch of slop. Remove these parts. They look weird. They look weird. Why are they there? Dang, bro, you grinding this game. Yeah, it's all we're doing. Whenever I'm on. I honestly wish I started this sooner. I've been messing around in the sun outside, but why touch grass when you can work on a Roblox game? That's way better. Smarty, how's your Claude? So smart. I'm using Claude, and honestly, I'm disappointed with how it's working. I mean, a lot of refinement, a lot of specificity on what I want. You might be too vague with it. There's a lot of things that can be issues, dude. Okay. Also, I don't know what this poll is. It looks weird as hell. The spinning cubes are fine, but honestly, the void... Also, these look weird, too. Move those. Spinny blocks are fine, but not these random objects. Okay. Yeah, it's adding weird stuff, dude. Oops. Yeah. Oh, that number problem I had earlier. I just found a module called Infinite Math. Works like a charm. I wonder if that's what your AI used. I don't know what modules it's using, actually. Or if it's using any at all. I'm using GPT to refine and format my text into better prompts, and it's still ass. Yeah, well, it's not just about that. I mean, turn your Claude up. Just click slash, and make sure that the reasoning is on effort max. Do not set it to ultra code, set it to max. Ultra code's actually dumber. Max is the smartest mode. Also, make sure you're not on Haiku or some fuck-ass model that's going to be slower than Opus. Why is my Fable 5 saying that I can use that? Fable 5 isn't back, right? I don't think it is. Yeah, Fable disabled. If I open a new chat, it's because I opened this chat earlier before it got disabled. That's crazy. It's like an artifact of the past, seeing it in that list, not grayed out or disabled. Tower A. Tower management will be more useful when you can actually go to your floors. Add a little drop down arrow to the right of the floors thing so you know it's a button you can open up. Because I've run Claude for hours, I've literally almost run out of usage. My session is going to reset in 1 hour, but I'm at 92%. It might hit while we're doing these last bugs changes. I need to get this done, though, because it should be inside of the actual tower, not these fake... Not this fake bullshit. I hate how it did the rooms inside the tower. I don't know if... Did I put this prompt in? I don't think I did. Let's run it. I'm on Opus 4.8 effort high, and it's slow as fuck. It took like 40 minutes on one prompt. Yeah, it's slow, but you got to have it on a higher one to make it less dumb. That's probably the problem. Set it on max. It'll do a better job just being incredibly slow, right? But if your problem is it's not doing a good job, it sounds like speed isn't the issue. It's just the reasoning level it's on seems to be causing problems for you. How much have you spent so far on ads? Probably like 20 bucks plus, not a ton. 20, 30 bucks, nothing crazy. Please show me how to make Lucky Spin, please. Stop spamming. Someone sent me a GitHub Roblox game skill for Claude Code that apparently serves all Lua U enterprise. Expertise, I mean, for Claude. If you want it, I can apparently enhance performance in game designing. Potentially. Sounds cool. And from Darth. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Do you talk with Claude in Visual Studio Code or straight from the app? I talk with Claude in Studio Code in the plugin. I prefer that experience. It's very isolated per chat. It just seems right to me. Did you check ban applications in Discord? I don't manage those. That's not my job. That's my staff team's job in the Discord. Let's see. Did you use Lua LSP by Johnny Morgans? I think we do have that actually on my computer, and Claudia's using it. I know that we have Selene. I don't know all of the tools that you guys are talking about, or the Claude skills especially. I don't know those. Okay. They're not responding in Discord. I sent 1 month back. Send one more. Make the tick sound slightly higher at start, and pitch goes down on each tick in the lucky block spin, and also make it a bit quieter on ticks. How to send? I don't even know. That's not my jurisdiction. Or it is, but it's not my job. Mods do that. Move down the combo UI. It's in the middle of the screen. It should be a little bit lower, like a good amount lower. It's kind of covering things up while you're playing. It should be almost near the bottom, but not overlapping the buttons on the bottom. I have a question. We'll ask it. Be direct. I do want to work on the domino game, honestly. Do you think I should buy the Codex $200 plan? I think you should buy whatever you want, my friend. I mean, except for the Claude $20 plan. The Codex 200 plan, I think that Claude is better for Roblox development. If you're using it for Roblox development, I would put that 200 into the Claude $200 plan. Hands down. Claude is better at visuals, which means that Claude is better at Roblox development, because Roblox is a highly visual platform. I mean, it's also just better at making fully cohesive Roblox game features, I've found, without needing extra nudging or making it sloppy, like Codex will often do slop. I'm on mobile and I use Studio Lite, and I know nothing about scripting. Could you help me? Well, I have videos on scripting. You can watch the video, The Easiest Beginner Guide to Roblox Scripting. You will find it helpful. Yeah, Claude has a lot of work to do right now, and it's probably going to run out of use by the time that it hits the most important fixes. It's funny, it still hasn't fixed the view feedback issue. It should just disable it on by default. Launch and only make it visible when user equals Smarty. Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't fixed that. I think it does. I think it tried. It might have fixed it already. Maybe it's just not in the update that's out right now. It might need to be in the unpublished update. This update should bring a lot of features. I don't know if you'll notice all of them right away, because you kind of have to click around to find the floors thing. Like, we're adding a little drop down thing so you can know you can open the floors and travel to different floors. Let's see. Apologies if this is a heavy question, but do you have faith in Roblox being able to improve or be great for devs? Yeah, that's not really a heavy question. Yeah, I think that they can improve. I wouldn't call it faith. It's just Roblox has proven that it's a platform that grows over the years and becomes more popular, and they've added DevX increases. If you're talking about the Roblox update side, it's not all negative. They released a lot of negative updates recently, but it's not all negative. There's a lot of positives to Roblox, and I think it's a good platform to make games on still. Still the #1 Roblox online gaming platform in the world. Still the #1 online gaming platform in the world. That's what Roblox is. So there's always going to be potential there for devs because of that. Even just based on that alone. Unless DevX is removed, but it won't be. That would be ridiculous. Fix the tick. The tick for the Lucky Block shows numbers that are really predictable, like 100 trillion, and it's really repetitive, like 100 trillion over and over. And it doesn't look like actually random numbers, and it looks nothing close to what I end up actually rolling at the very end. Fix that. Okay. How long did it take to make your game? The original game only took like a few hours, and then we shipped it. And then after that, we spent a few days just refining it, and probably over a day total in terms of actual hours spent working on it in studio. But yeah, it's been done over multiple days. Smarty RBX, I love your videos. Is there tips or tricks on scripting for beginners? Yeah, watch my video, the easiest beginner guide to Roblox scripting. I'm trying to make this Roblox game, and I need a lot of scripting for it. Yeah, but also, I mean, once you understand the fundamentals, this is advice for everybody, no matter your skill level. Get Claude Code or Codex or both. Get a subscription and then start vibe coding. It's way faster and easier. So use that to your advantage. There's no reason not to. These sounds are way better for the Lucky Blocks. It's making them way more addicting. We just need to fix the damn roll numbers. The roll numbers look weird. Make the Lucky Blocks fade out slower after they're done and have a smoother fade animation on the tween for the transparency is what I'm talking about. I'm on mobile, but OMG, bro, it's so hard to make a game. Yeah. It takes a lot of work, even for a simple one. What can I say? Smarty, I've sent you a DM in Discord. I am a UI designer. Please check. I can't check right now. Imagine if Smarty makes a 1 million CCU game. I would love to do that. Hi, Smarty. Okay, I already read that. I see, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Roblox has more CCU than many of the AAA games, and it's mostly games made with a small team. Well, it has more CCU than every AAA game. And Roblox has a bigger platform than Steam. At least at its platform peaks, it has more CCU online than Steam. So it is the largest in terms of pure numbers online gaming platform in the world. Yeah, these Lucky Blocks are getting really fucking satisfying. I like that. Most games can get front page with a good budget. Not true at all. It's not about budget. It's about how fun the game is. I mean, if your budget helps you to make the game more fun, and you're funding developers that are really skilled and know what they're doing, then maybe that'll help. But if you are just throwing money at a shitty game for sponsors, it's not going to help it grow. You're just burning your cash at that point. I'm on mobile. Okay, I already read that. Bigger than Steam. Wow, didn't know that, but makes sense. Yeah, in terms of pure CCU, I mean, of course, it probably does get passed by Steam sometimes in terms of data, but I mean, like in terms of people online, probably on occasion, but no, Roblox beats them most of the time in CCU, I believe. And it's been like that for a while. Yo, I've been working on Roblox games for the last 2 years, and my highest CCU is 300 and died off in a couple of weeks. What can I do to keep that up? I've got a new game I'm working on now in the UI and map. Just do what you did again, but better. I mean, clearly it's working. My highest CCU, mine personally, recently, my highest was 500 on a game called Steal a Bus, but it was just from sponsors for one short moment. And I haven't had a really successful game in years from... It goes back to Jimmy Games, which we were talking about earlier. Some trolls questioning the Jimmy Games involvement. But that's besides the point. With Jimmy Games, the games we had, hundreds of players on them, etc., etc. But that was my last peak, so I can't really speak as to right now how to make a successful game in terms of like how I would personally do every last detail of that. But I mean, I can give you advice based on what I know from my past and from what I'm doing now. And honestly, just do what you did again. I mean, I don't know what you did to get 300 CCU, but do it again. Do a game like that, and then just make it better than last time. That is what's going to help you to reach those heights again, because why would you do something that isn't proven to work, right? And that's some of the best proof you can have is your own personal proof. Like, I should do something like Jimmy Games again. I probably will, like more meme games, because the meme games work for us in the past. I don't see why I wouldn't. Bro is streaming again. Yes, we are. We're doing a lot of streams. Do you plan on updating Steal a Bus in the future? No, but I did want to take the bus models and reuse them. So that's why we made the game Drive a Bus 9,999 miles down a hill. It's not done yet. It's still in the works, but that is something we did. I would like to work on that game with Mythos, honestly. I wish that we had Claude Fable. I mean, Claude Fable 5 is the public version of Mythos that we have access to. I wish, because it would have been able to fix a lot of issues in that game. We were having a lot of bugs while we were coding with codecs and plot. But that's one game, and I've used that as kind of a basis. I used Steal a Bus's models to start building that, because I was like, oh, I made some good models in this game. Why don't I reuse the buses that I modeled for Steal a Bus to make a new game? Drive a Bus 9,000 miles down a hill. So we did that. Why do you think Steal a Bus failed? It's not that bad of a game when I tried it. I think it's just because there's better Steal-a games out there. I tried my best, but it was not a good enough game. I mean, it was just the VFX, the UI, it was lower quality than other games that were in the same genre. The players are judging right off the bat, so just generally had lower quality. I think there also wasn't enough content. Like, by that point, Steal a Brain Rot had tons and tons of brain rots in it, so it's hard to compete on content unless you add tons and tons of buses, which would have taken a long time. What else? I mean, I think just the hook overall, just the game idea overall wasn't as good. The game idea could have been better, but I could have reused the Steal system that I built to build new games. I just didn't really do that with Steal a Bus's systems, but I always could use it as a basis to build a new Steal a game. But those are kind of going out right now. I mean, I know it's new ideas that are blowing up, so we might as well just make something new. Hey, Smarty, I don't know if you remember me or not. How have you been? I have been good, Ralphie. I do remember you. Welcome back. You were in the streams years back, going years and years back. Glad to see you back, man. Yeah, we're doing well. I mean, especially because our live streams now aren't just Smarty Talks. They are actual game development, which means, hey, I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. We're getting two things done here at once. Instead of just a stream and a podcast, it's also, hey, we're making the game. So that's been good. Better than podcasts, in my opinion. Yeah, Steal-a games have to be pretty good now because they're way saturated now. Yeah, exactly. Why did Slime RNG blow up, in your opinion? It's been done so many times before. Because Slime RNG was an addicting game. It was an addicting play on the whole RNG genre. But also because I think people think slimes are cute. Like, people really like slimes, especially kids. They love slimes. And Slime Rancher is already successful, and I'm pretty sure he inspired from Slime Rancher. So that game, right, already gave it kind of a basis in public consciousness for what people think of when they think of slimes. And yeah, he's just working from an already real idea, a seed that already exists in people's minds in general. Like, people already thought, oh, slime is something cool. So Leaf latched onto that. It was just a trend bumbling beneath the surface, ready to be picked up by somebody who knows what they're doing. Did you try Fable 5 yet? Yeah, but now we can't use it because the U.S. government got it banned, got it shut down. They don't want foreign nationals using it. Apparently it's too dangerous. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. That is gay. Why can't I use my Fable model? I just can't. Yep, it's been banned. It's been banned, and banned. Hey, we made the turn a little bit sharper on the rocket. I think it's better for sure. Fix this. I'm on the teal rockets right now, and it looks like the little pink boxes are not actually touching the body. They need to be moved closer to the actual body of the rocket. Okay. When is it coming out? If you're talking about this game, it's already out. You can play it. It's linked in the top of the description. And I'm going to link it in chat too for you guys so that you can actually play it right now. I sub. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate you subbing. How do you make your Roblox thumbnails? I make my Roblox thumbnails with AI. So I used Forged UI to generate a thumbnail automatically. And you can go ahead and do the same thing. You can also use Gemini, which is free. Forged UI is paid. I mean, there's also Artly. There's a lot of different websites that can help you with that. Starter pack. It's kind of being annoying. Why does it keep showing for me? Well, it's supposed to only show once. It's just for test. It's showing for me multiple times. Yeah, the feel of the rocket movement is way better this pass. I'm actually pretty damn excited for this update. I think you guys will like it. We should make it so that W and S can make you kind of drive up and down, but you only have a little bit of limited W and S movement. Make it so that W and S allow you to drive the rocket up and down, but it needs to be only limited W and S up and down movement. Give me a prompt for Claude to make this happen. And this should work for mobile and console too. As a kid, I didn't have a credit card number, so it wouldn't let me get into Forged UI. Well, you can have your parents. My damn mic is glitching because I'm using ChatGPT. Ignore that. It's going to stop. It is stopped now. It's fine. Let's see. Forge UI makes some good ones. Yeah, they do. Recommend Gemini. Gemini is decent, but I don't think it's as good as these other Roblox dedicated ones. Gemini, it just does not produce as good a result, in my opinion. What's a free one? I mean, I know that Artly gives you some free credits. I would look at that. As a kid, I didn't have a credit card number, so it wouldn't let me in the Forge UI. Yeah, you can ask your parents. I mean, if they support your development work. Some parents do. They support creative endeavors from their kid. Or if you're a teen, you can probably actually get a card. Your parents can help you set up a card, believe it or not. Like with a bank account and everything, you can get a debit card. Believe it or not, as long as it's attached to your parents, you can. In many places. Do you have any other sites you recommend for thumbnails? Yeah, there's Row Thumbs. There's a couple others that actually have dedicated things. Dedicated thumbnail design. Damn, I've hit my session limit. I knew I would. I gotta text Dad now. Gotta ask Dad if I can borrow his sub. Okay, I need to say, okay, can I borrow some Claude? Can I borrow some Claude? I'd love to see it. Are they there? They're not here. Do you have a way to log in? Let's see. Does your dad work on games? He does, yeah. If so, mine too. He started a little bit after, but he doesn't do Roblox. He makes HTML games on Steam. My dad does Roblox development with me. Mainly he helps manage our guys in the Philippines in our prototype pipeline. He's also on board with that. He also knows how to model. He doesn't really do it much right now. Mainly he's using Claude, not for Roblox development, but for making a trading bot, believe it or not. He's making a trading bot for himself, and he likes Claude for that. Sure, just don't burn all of it if it doesn't reset it soon. I'll have to use it on my laptop on Chrome. Alright. That comes in clutch. It's a good thing he's away and he's eating dinner, because if I burn his limits for a little bit, it shouldn't affect him too much. Have you been streaming all day? No. We streamed for like almost 4 hours in the morning. And then now we've continued the stream for the last 39 minutes because we just picked it up again. Alright, I just have to switch accounts. I'll switch accounts real quick. It's a crazy thing to make, honestly. Once it's done, you should let me get a free trial, LOL. Most are way expensive. What do you mean? What are you talking about? How long is the stream gonna be? We'll see. Probably a few hours. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Hit a leave for something. Chair stream. Hell yeah. That's what we're doing. Just gonna watch my chair all night. Alright, I had to leave to get my dad's Claude. I was stealing my dad's Claude. Hey. We're back. Wait. Did I just log into mine? Because I know I have his account on his computer too. I might have put it in the wrong browser. Damn. Mine resets in 56 minutes anyway. Dude, now I have to go back downstairs and I have to log into the right account on my link. Be right back. Yet again. Annoying, I know, but it's how things have to be done until I have way more usage from a game. Need a successful game so I can just pay for 5 of these fuckers. Expensive subscriptions, dude. Okay, I have his laptop. That's just the better way to do this. Okay. Why multiple subscriptions instead of just paying for more use? Because you get a better deal from paying for subscriptions. It's that simple. How much you use Claude, you should have them sponsor you. Yeah, the problem is they probably won't. Hey man, how's your day going? My day's going good. How about you? Stealing Claude from my dad. Alright, let's see here. Thank God. Okay. Now it's gonna work. Unless he's hit his limit too. Oh, his resets in 12 minutes, so that's perfect timing. I'm not even using anything that he's gonna be using for the next, well, at least for the 5-hour limit. For his weekly limit, I can't say the same. Wait, there. There we go, now it's back. Your dad when he's working on his trading bot. What you mean I'm out? Yeah. Hopefully we don't use that much. I just wanted to finish what we've been doing here. Okay. We do have a few things to finish up. Let's see. Cheese. That's an interesting comment. Can't on the sub agents too. They are fine now. Okay. I need to set a timer on my phone so I know when my quad is back. Clock. I actually do that. I'll set a timer for exactly when my quad comes back online. Back in 51 minutes or something. I think it comes back at 9 p.m. on the dot. How do you get past the 500 plus and highly engaged users requirement? Don't ask me, dude, because I haven't. Buy an existing game that's already successful. How about that? Just buy a game that already has 500 highly engaged users. That's what all these companies are doing. You think I'm joking? I'm not. If you have the money, buy a game. Maybe I'll consider programming myself a crypto bot with Claude. Yeah, it's not that easy. You'd have to talk to my dad first because he's found a lot of issues throughout the process. I mean, he probably wouldn't want to share everything, but it's not as simple as, hey, Claude, build me a trading bot. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot. He has like 800,000 lines of code or some crazy shit. So it's not that simple. Are you aware of the bug where you can see the C feedback? So the C feedback button's on my screen. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I think we fixed it on this next update. If not, we'll try again. Try again. How much does a game like that cost? What do you mean? A game like this? Oh, like a game with 500 highly engaged users? Thousands of dollars. If you have thousands of dollars sitting around and you want a successful game, and you see one you could probably iterate on, you could buy it up. You could be like Do Big. Buy the game while it's already got a little bit of players. And hey, if it's at the 500 highly engaged users requirement or it's near it, all the better. All the better. Let's see. Like, if you guys are really that concerned about the hurdle of the 500 highly engaged users requirement, just buy a game. Just buck up, pay the cost the developer wants, and buy it off of them. It's allowed. Roblox has features for it for a reason. I got 500 highly engaged users after 2 days on the game on the Algo Dog. Dead ass, just make a good game. Yeah, make a good game. But even if you make a game and you think it's good, it doesn't guarantee it. Like, I think this game is good, but it hasn't fucking hit. Because it's not actually good. It's not polished enough yet, or it's not, you know, it's not what players expect, or it's not the genre. I would have to make a new game altogether, potentially, to hit the algorithm. Like, you just have to keep on throwing darts. So, Blocks IQ, that's great for you. But, I mean, yeah, you have to make a good game. That's right. You have to make a fun game. But it's not as simple as that either. Like, you can make a game that seems good on the surface, and yet it still doesn't work. Because it's also a volume game. Somebody said in chat it's luck and skill. Well, yeah, skill goes into it, but it's luck. You could say it's luck. It's not really luck. It's just market alignment. You don't know market alignment before you make the game all the time. Like, you don't know market alignment. So it seems like luck to you, but it's more like not knowing. It's not knowing what players actually want. You have to understand the difference. Luck is, oh, it's just RNG. Not knowing is, oh, the player demand is something that I can only find out by releasing a game. And that's a very high-cost action, because I have to spend all that time and shit to get it done. I have to spend all the time, and sometimes money paying for a team or a cloud subscription, you know? That's a lot of effort and a lot of investment. So it's a costly bet. Every game you make is a costly bet. You're betting that it will be successful. And most of the bets will fail. Most of them will, even if you're a good dev. It's just statistically how it works. But that's why volume works. It's why you make simple games first. You make lots and lots of projects. Let's see. Smarty, do you really think 500 users or 16 plus years old will play this game? I think so. But I mean, I'm not super concerned about those requirements like that. Like, I'm focused on making this game solid before I even think about 500 highly engaged users. I want it stable, I want it bug free, I want it engaging throughout the whole experience. We're adding some really important things. I'm glad my dad let me borrow some Claude, because this shit needs to continue for the next 53 minutes. We can't wait until 9 p.m. to have flying up and down. Let's see. Yo, bro, how you doing, bro? Your game looks good so far. I'll definitely play it. Or great so far. I'll definitely play it. Thanks, man. Yeah, give it a play. It's linked in chat. It's the pinned comment from me. Look at that link. It's also the top link in the description. Give it a good old play. Message retracted. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. I just responded to you. Didn't mean to delete. My bad. Yeah, almost thought you were retracting your compliment. Never mind. I hate this game. Dislike. But no. You ain't doing that. We know that. It depends on how many players it will get. Well, yeah, it depends on how many players. And we don't know. Like, we were just talking about that. No, you don't know how well your game will do until you put it out there, to a large extent. Like, you can kind of guess somewhat, especially if you've had successful games in the past. Sometimes you can raise the odds through strategy, right? Strategy, we talk about that a lot on this channel. But strategy doesn't guarantee success, it just increases the odds. So some people have a strategy, or they have a game template format that works. You can absolutely do that, but even then, you aren't guaranteeing. Nobody can guarantee a successful game. If they say that to you, they're lying. They are lying. Did I send this pass? Yeah, we did. So we do have vertical rocket control. This game is AI slop. Yeah, exactly. People will say that, yet the players don't know. Players don't know if you used AI or not, if the game is quality. So, I mean, some players are really savvy about it, but most aren't. If it's actually, quote-unquote, hidden well enough. Not that you even have to hide it. You aren't hiding it, you're just making the game better so it doesn't look like slop, so it doesn't look apparent to them. Yeah, so is it luck? No, it's not luck. It's just it's a lot of not knowing what players actually want. And there's a lot of ambiguity there until you actually hit publish and get data. And then do that across like 15 games, of which I have not done. I don't have 15 new games out. I have several new games, but I don't have enough. I need even more. I need to... You think I'm farming games? You think I'm working hard doing 14-hour streams? I ain't done shit. That is not nearly enough. Oh, you've published one game in a few days. Oh, great job, Smarty. No, I need to be publishing a game every day, basically. Not that I think that's humanly possible if I'm solo. Maybe somewhat, but they wouldn't be high quality enough for a lot of them to hit. But that's basically what you need to do, if you get my drift. Like, you have to have a game a day. Put a game a day out there or you will fail, because you don't have enough volume in the market. I think that's actually a pretty good mental model right there. Release a Roblox game a day or you will fail. And I'm not saying that's literally true, but I'm saying it's a way to think. If you think that way, a game a day or you will fail, right? That reframes the entire developer narrative. That reframes the entire way you think about Roblox development. You have to release a game a day. That puts you in the paradigm of volume. That puts you in the paradigm of throughput. I'm not saying it's literal truth. I'm saying it's metaphorical truth. Like, believing that. Like, there's some things that are just useful to think. Like, it's a useful mental model. I'm not saying that's literally true. I'm saying that's basically how the market is now. But basically quantity over quality, not exactly. I would say simple games first, but a game a day or you won't succeed. A game or day or you won't succeed. Because the Roblox algorithm, it's not the Roblox algorithm, the Roblox market is based on quantity. Because the only way you know whether a game will succeed is by throwing darts at the board. And if we think from that frame, well, we can see why my games are not doing so well, why they're failing, right? To put it bluntly. Why is my game failing? I mean, it's not totally failing. We have some CCU, but it's not like massive or anything, you know? Well, because I'm not releasing a game a day. If you come down to that, if it comes down to not releasing a game a day, everything makes sense. Because there's not enough shots on goal. There's not enough kicks into the field goal. There's not enough soccer balls. Everybody's talking about football recently. Football, soccer, non-American football. Not enough soccer balls kicked into the goal zone. Not enough golf balls putted into the hole. Not enough darts hitting the board. That's what I like to say. I think I'm too literal to get this. Well, here's the difference, right? You say a game a day. Okay. A game a day or you will fail. You have to publish a game a day or you will fail. That doesn't literally mean a game a day. It means volume matters in this market. And if you're somebody who isn't pushing high volume out there, you probably will fail. Because polishing one dream game is not enough. Even polishing one simple game is not enough. Free money, he. Thank you very much, bro. If you just heard that, my audio or my stream is glitching. My computer is just lagging a little bit. But thank you for the super chat, bro. Free money, ha ha ha. Yes, that's what we want. Free money, I call it a dono. Appreciate you. You're getting us closer. But anyway, you have to release a game a day these days. If you aren't releasing a game a day, you are cooked. And that explains me. Why am I cooked? Why are my games not hitting? I ain't releasing enough of them. Right? That removes all the bullshit if you think that way. Now, it's not literally true. There's some devs who succeed that don't release a game a day. There's a lot of studios that are doing well without a game a day, but they often have high volume. So if I released a game a day, I'd have more darts thrown at the board, more chance to hit a bullseye, right? The statistical odds go up that one of them hits. It's like, TF, did my headphones disconnect? Yeah. No, it's just my Mac being weird. I'd argue making a quality 2D game in a primarily 3D engine is harder. Harder than what? Do you think those 2D games, besides those test games, could do well on Roblox? Those seem like the easiest solo scripts to make. Yeah, because AI can one-shot them. Because it doesn't require any 3D assets, so you don't have to rely on flawed shittiness at that. I think that it is something that can succeed. I think it's just more hit or miss. Like, it's harder because Roblox is a 3D platform first. Let's see here. there any chance you can add me to studio? I can't. I will consider volunteer work, but it has to be very bounded. It has to be very necessary to what we're doing. Press start 1. Kind of get where you're coming from. Let's see. Argue making a 2D game in a primarily 3D engine is harder. It's not harder to produce because you can one-shot it easier because these AI models are really good at UI. But it is harder to make succeed, I'll give you that. It's harder to make it actually stick on Roblox because it's a 3D platform and that's what people expect gameplay-wise. Yeah, a game a day, man. You have to push a game a day out there these days. So that makes me think differently. Like, we're focusing too hard on this damn game. I'm focusing too hard on Be a Firework. Like, we should already have fucking the Domino game out by now. Like, volume-wise, you know? I should be going over to the Domino Chain incremental game. So that's my problem, is I'm not publishing a game a day. Not that I literally need a game a day again. Don't take that too literally. But it's a general good way to think. Because that makes you think about what actually works on Roblox, which is testing a lot of shit. And I'm not testing enough shit. I'm hyper-focusing on this one game. And that's, the more you hyper-focus on one game, the more you're acting like a hobbyist. A lot of people were asking, or one guy was asking me earlier, it might have been Darth. Somebody was asking me to focus on talking about the hobbyist mindset a little bit, which is something we covered a while back on the channel. I haven't talked about in a little bit. Are you serious? A game a day? See, here's somebody who's starting to take it too literally, right? I said, do not take that literally. It's a frame of thinking. I know on the internet it's gonna be hard to get that through to people. It's like a metaphor for what works on Roblox right now. It's a metaphor for volume. All right, understand the difference. Not literally a game a day. See, I know this would piss you off, dude, but this is the exact thing someone like you who's like, focus on one thing at a time. You want to focus on one thing at a time, Max. You are the antithesis to what works in the Roblox market right now. Not an insult. It's just, that's the truth now. You have to parallelize and make shit tons of games at the same time. Or you have to make lots and lots of projects and throw them out there and see what sticks. So your mindset of focus on one thing at a time, I don't know whether you're successful or not, bro. But, like, I don't know you. But it is the opposite of what works. Literally the opposite. Oh, focus on one thing at a time. No. You have to make lots of games. You have to make 10 games in a row. Put them out there. 9 of them will fail. 1 will hit and get players. That's how it is now. Smarty, Fable 5 is no longer available. I'm aware. We've talked about that extensively on here. I get where you're coming from, Smarty, but if you make an MVP, you need to improve the game a bit and get content out. If you don't push content, game will eventually die. I think it needs to be a balance. Well, that's why what I said is not literal. It's not like, oh, literally publish a game a day. It means, no. Publish high volume. Like 3 games a week, for example, would be basically doing what I'm saying. 3 games a week would be fitting into that volume way of thinking, that throughput way of thinking. Because that's what works now. Now, yes, you do have to get updates out there, right? But the thing is, people focus so much on updates, they never make a new game. So you almost have to force yourself to think like make a new game a day and focus much less on the updates and your perfectionism than you otherwise would. Like, I'm saying over-focus on volume, under-focus on updating the game. All right, let's see here. I need to do an update to Double Domino Chain. So make it so that when I'm playing this game, there is a tutorial when I first join for the first time. And it tells me very simply on screen, hey, buy dominoes, and then click the topple button. And just have very clear UI telling me what to do. Ensure the trail, the beam shows up in your character showing you what to do. Have it so you can click a skip button, skip the tutorial as well. Very simple with big text, but ensure it's quality. I'm so confused what Lolbit is doing. I don't know what he's talking about, dude. He's just saying some gibberish in chat. What the hell did I miss? Since when were we working on a domino game? Yeah, you've missed this. So we've been popping over to this, but not enough, because I need to make a game a day. So I'm not making a game a day, which is my Roblox development problem. Why don't you have a big game, Smarty? Because I'm not making a game a day. If I was making a game a day, I'd have a big game right now. I would have 1 KCCU minimum. But I'm not. So we're gonna make a fucking game a day. Just believe it. But I think some of you guys are starting to get this. Right? Is the more you over-focus on one game, the more all of your development powers are pouring into one cup, you know, the less it's getting spread among multiple. You cannot put all your chips in one pile. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket, bro. I'm excited to see the Domino game come out. Hopefully it can come out tonight. Yeah, I'd love to make it come out tonight, dude. Why is it making the ground disappear below the dominoes on each run? The ground is disappearing below the dominoes on each run, but it should not disappear. It should stay. It disappears after the dominoes fall. It should not. The ground should stay there. That's really weird, dude. That's a funny thing that Codex did. Make it so when I walk up to one of these stations, the text on it gets bigger. Like the billboard UI literally gets physically bigger. And make it so that whenever I hover over the next buy thing, it literally physically gets bigger and looks really nice. Smooth animations for this tween. Maybe you should do a video on the 1 game a day mindset. Yeah, that would make a lot of people mad, which is not necessarily my intention. But I know that it would. Because a lot of people would be like, you're telling people to throw away passion forever! Like, maybe I am telling you to throw away your passion if it's making you fucking fail. If your passion is making you fail, maybe you should throw it away. Be passionate about something else, dude. I am passionate about, yeah, making games, but I'm passionate about results, too. Topple. Add a timer on top of the button for topple, like literally inside the button. Always on top, billboard UI, little timer that tells me when I can use the topple button again. And do not show the topple text in the bouncing topple until the timer is up. Yeah, that's really important because I'm confused. Like, how long until I can actually click this again? And it's showing this when I can't click it. That's not good UX at all. To be fair, it's really complex and we had to redo it. Had to redo what? We really need a buy max. Bulk buy. Hey. It needs to change bulk buy to buy max. Change bulk buy to buy max. Dude, this shit's taking forever. I'm gonna put this on 5.5 low. I thought GPT is supposed to be fast. It's not being fast. Hola, sis, mama, thens? What does that mean? That's some weird shit in Spanish. I should have paid attention in Spanish class, guys. I do not know what the hell he's saying. Come on, can I please... I'm begging my game to let me play. Whoa, the sound is really annoying when it's super fast. Whenever the game is actually playing really fast, the domino sound sounds really annoying and it plays in bursts. Just fake it. Fake the noise when you get to super high levels so that it doesn't sound like shit. And play it at a reasonable rate, not this mathematically extremely high number that causes burst sounds that sound weird. Yeah, because you can hear that. It's super annoying. Dude, this is nuts the faster you go. We should make it so some of them are explosive. Like, some of the dominoes are literally fucking explosive. Dude, I'm overthinking the polish on this game. Like, this fucking game could go out tonight. This game doesn't need to be perfect. I want Josh's feedback on this, though. Where is Josh when you need him? I think Josh gets off work at 9. But we need to talk to Josh because he is Mr. Incremental player. We should play an incremental game now. Guys, I need to put out a game a day. I'm in the game a day mindset. I hate the word mindset. It's a game a day mental model. So we're making a game a day because that's the only way to do Roblox game development in 2026. So be a fire ditched. Not really. It's not getting ditched. But I'm going to run Claude in the background. Why the fuck did I build my MCP tool? So I can work on multiple games. I'm not using it enough. I'm not making a game a day. Me and a little bitch. Make a game a day or you're a bitch. Not really. But you need to make a game a day. You need to make a high amount of games. You need to make a high volume. Lots and lots of simple games. Or you're cooked in this market. Like, that's just how it is. Like, especially with the 500 highly engaged users requirement. Like, everybody's saying, oh, you need to hit those requirements, Smarty. What are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do about those requirements? Like, everybody likes to ask me about that. Like, dude, all you can do is adapt. All you can do is make a game a day. Like, that's it. Make more games. What do you do about 16 plus requirements? Make more games. That's all you can do. What do you do about 500 highly engaged users? Make more games. That's it. Are you going to Kai Cenat Streamer University? I don't even know what that is, but no. Maybe if it's actually useful and doesn't cost a killing. I don't know anything about that. You'd have to tell me what that is. Is it a meme now? Sometimes a thing that becomes a meme can be useful. Is this shit almost done? I want to see the flight controller. We'll see it when it's... Domino chain incremental. Hey. So we need to start fucking working on more games at the same time. What am I doing? We need to do the opposite of what Mr. DevX is saying. Mr. DevX in our chat is saying, oh, you need to do one thing at a time, bro. This guy in chat, you need to do the opposite of what this guy is saying. This guy is wrong. And that is not hate, bro. That is just a bad strategy. I'm calling that a bad strategy. A game a day? That's impossible, bro. See, this guy's taking it literally. He's one of the guys taking it literally. So... let's see. Experiences. Group experiences. So I need to go to Wild Wild Worlds. We have a game called... where the hell is it? Maybe it's under My Experiences. I have a game called Destroy a Skyscraper. So we're going to work on Destroy a Skyscraper. And I'm going to add a space marker to this. You guys don't know what that is. That's something I built in this other vibe-coded app I have for marking macOS spaces. This is called Destroy a Skyscraper. And we're going to hook up codecs to this because I don't want to burn my Claude nor my dad's overly to an overbearing amount. An extreme amount, rather. Let's see. We're going to do the domino chain incremental. Hit Command Shift N. And life module. That's totally the wrong app. Alright, 1 sec. Let me pick the right codecs project. Destroy a skyscraper. Okay, I don't even have this project open. 1 second while I open this project. Okay, what should we work on in Destroy a Skyscraper? Okay, so we have Destroy a Skyscraper open. We just need to work on that. Okay. Alright, so let me show you guys this game. So now you guys are going to get confused. This is the only problem. If I work on a game a day, if I release a game a day, y'all are going to get confused what the hell is going on. I better see 1 game a day from you, Mr. Smarty. Yeah, you'll see a high volume. I promise you that. A high volume. Not necessarily a literal game a day, but that's the mentality, right? That's the way of thinking about things these days. We're making a game a day. So you guys are going to... So this is the one trade-off, right? You guys are going to be like, what the fuck? What are all these games? What are all these projects you have going? This is too many to keep track of. just bear with us, right? You'll have to try to keep track of all of them. So we have destroy a skyscraper. Wait, smart, are you a builder, scripter, a modeler, a builder? All of the above. This game, I think the upgrades are a little too complicated. Like, maybe we should have it where these only show... Maybe they hide every once in a while. I don't know. But basically, I can buy new floors, and I can just detonate this. I just detonate this building. Boom. And this was one-shotted by Fable, by the way, and then edited a little bit by Codex, and maybe a little bit by Claude. We need to make it so the upgrades are purchased with proximity prompts. Make it so the upgrades are purchased with proximity prompts, not touch, but keep the same effects, but also make the effects client-sided for whenever I click on one of the pads. I can see myself enjoying that game. Boom! Just look at top left corner, guys. It says the name. Yeah, that'll make it easy. So if you look at the top left corner in my spaces, you can see the name of whatever game I'm working on at the moment. And now I'm going to go back to Domino Chain. See, because what we can do, here's the thing. This is how vibe coding works nowadays. I call this parallel prototyping, and I can't believe I fucking stopped doing it because it's genius. And it's really how you should work now. This is industry sauce. So I have one game here, right? I've queued a lot of prompts. I know what needs to get done here. Once Codex is done, we'll play test this game. But what do I do in the meantime, right? Waste my time talking to chat too much? No. That's what I have been doing, but I'm slipping. A game a day, right? I need to make a game a day. So what I need to do is I need to go to the other game. So be a firework. So be a firework. This game, prompt something on this. Or for example, the other game, which is called destroy a skyscraper. Go to this game, prompt something here. See? So every time that one of these agents is done, then I go to the other game and I prompt it. How do you quickly switch between games? So I have an app called Work Palette that I made, and Work Palette is basically an app that lets me switch between macOS spaces. I mean, it has other features, but the main, most useful one for me is I'm able to add something called a space marker. So you can't name macOS spaces by default. You can see this up here. I have a bunch of macOS spaces up at the top because I'm a maniac and I have 50 million windows open. So I have desktop 19, desktop 20, but I can't rename this shit because macOS is stupid. And also there's no marker. So I added this thing called space markers. So space markers work by doing this thing where I type in text here and then it saves it in my Work Palette UI right here. And then Work Palette saves each space marker. And then what it does is it makes this the front window. So it literally makes this marker up here the front window, which is a little trick to force switch spaces. macOS spaces are shitty. They'll randomly switch around, so you can't track. Like, I can't literally track. Like, I can use an app to track desktop 22 and use a keybind to automatically switch spaces, but because macOS is so fucked up, I cannot go to that space and, like, save it. Like, it will randomly shift around. It's really weird. So this is not a reliable way to do it. I've tried that in the past. The most reliable way is to have space markers. So I name this here, this, and then this becomes the active window, and there's this little trick in macOS, and I shouldn't even be showing you this because this is something I figured out through a lot of work and a lot of other solutions that didn't work. But now this becomes the front window. Do you understand? So it's like saying, oh, I want to open this app. It's treating Work Palette's little thing as the... And yes, we have another game called Lucky Block Battles. We'll also publish that game. We have a lot of games going. I should be working on all of these on stream at once. I don't know what the hell I've been doing. But anyway, I can click on this, right? And I can switch. So destroy a skyscraper, boom. Domino chain incremental, boom. And it's making this thing the front window, and that's the way that I track the spaces because it remembers, the app remembers. So that is how that works. Are you genuinely trying to ship one game a day, or that exaggeration? It's a metaphor, right? So you could say it's an exaggeration. It's not really. It's just a mental model. It's a way of thinking. So it's not really that. It's more of a metaphor to say volume. You need to ship a high volume of games. So we're gonna work on, let's see. So we've been working on, I have a game called Lucky Block Battles. Now y'all are going to have to keep track of a lot of games, but that's okay. So Lucky Block Battles, this was also inspired by another game made by Silky Dev called Lucky Block Battlegrounds. I'm going to change this name to Lucky Block Wars so I don't get copyright striked. So we're going to call this game Lucky Block Wars, and we're going to publish this one soon. This is one that I have, and this is my first time showing this one on stream, but I'll show it to you because why not? I can basically open Lucky Blocks, and I can get weapons, and then I fight other players. So, this is another game I need to publish soon. Oh, I need to add a mute. Oh, there is a mute. I need to mute my music, just so there's no copyright. To chat. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, so we have this, but there's a lot of shitty guns that Claude added, so I kind of need to remove the slop guns. I need to open codex. I need to open codex for this game. So let's see. And this is the shit I'd be doing off stream. Like, I usually will work like this off stream. Like, I'll have, like, I have a macOS space from work palette. I have a little space marker for that, so I can automatically track that macOS space and bounce back to it by pressing the button. And then I can remember also by reading the space marker in the top left. And why codex? Because I'm out of Claude on my own account, and I'm not going to overuse my dad's on multiple games like an asshole. But Lucky Block Wars, so Lucky Block Battles, boom. I actually had Lucky Block Battles going on a goal mode for like 20 hours on this shit, but it's time to stop. Okay. So we're going to have to disable a lot of guns. Disable the dodgeball launcher. So we have to disable tons and tons of guns because a lot of these guns are slop. So this gun is slop, made by AI. So if we remove a lot of shitty guns, we could honestly publish this game. You guys will need to give feedback on how to improve Lucky Block Wars. I'm almost saying Lucky Block Battles, but we have to rename it from that. So Lucky Block Wars. Those +1 speed games are trending crazily right now. You could consider making one of those. Feel that those are simple. I could do that, right? Let's check on Domino Chain. Okay, we're going to test Domino Chain. This is going to be the only Roblox dev stream where we work on like 5 fucking games at once. That's going to be sick. And only the most dedicated viewers are going to be able to understand them all, huh? Make the UI smaller when you're standing far away from it, and it needs to be more dramatic, but keep it smooth. This is gonna be a crazy stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy stream here on out because this is the shit we're doing. I feel like I've really been messing up, honestly, by over-focusing on the Be a Firework game, but whatever, right? You just have to pivot at a certain point. I mean, it's not like I've been doing it that long. I'm being really hard on myself, but game a day, man. Game a day. I can already see the haters coming in being like, these are slop, he's making multiple games at once. Yeah, bring it on. That's a sign we're doing it right. Because the closer you get to doing Roblox development right, the more pissed off they'll be. Because honestly, you need to be playing the volume game. If they aren't mad at you for playing the volume game, you're probably being too much of a hobbyist, not enough of a strategy first step. Alright. This is the opposite of hobbyism. Alright, next we gotta test Be a Firework. Dude, imagine this if I also had the live users. Once we have published games, like imagine we have 5 published games out, and then whenever I switch macOS spaces, you can see the live concurrent users in every single one and compare them. That'll be sick. Game name. So this game is called Be a Firework. We're gonna publish, I'd like to publish Domino Chain Incremental and Lucky Block Wars soon. But I need your guys' feedback on Lucky Block Wars. Because if that game isn't polished first, it's going to be fucking disliked to hell, which is not a good look. Bro, that Mac is on its last straw. Now you guys know why my Mac is laggy. It's been like this whole time. I've had shit open. I've had a lot of games open. Yeah, this is why the minute that I get a successful game that has a lot of money coming in, I'm going to spend money on a better Mac with fucking maxed out stats. Let's see. Hey, this is seeming a lot better. The drop-down button's way too small. The drop-down button's way too small. Drop-down button is way too small. Make it way bigger. It's way hard to see on the tower floors. Why not PC? Because I prefer Mac. And also, Apple Silicon's insane. I get way more compute. I get way more compute per dollar. Like, I mean, I get way smarter compute per dollar if I'm paying for a Mac, even if Macs seem expensive. Rocket parts lab. So it's still not a physical part of the building. What the hell? Oh, look, it spawned it outside. What the hell? That's really hallucinated. You see, we can't publish this. We need to fix this. Claude is spawning a building floor outside of the actual building rather than just building, like, making the floors of the building the actual floors. Like, it needs to just use a random floor of the physical building, or not a random floor, but a floor that kind of relatively looks like it. I know the floors are spoofed. Like a floor that relatively looks like the one that you are supposed to be on, and it should just use that floor. I don't know why it's trying to make this big-ass room outside of it. Right now, it's making this giant room to the side. It's super hallucinated, and it's going to be all messed up. If somebody tries to go to it, it spawns this big old box next to the top of their tower. This is broken. It needs to be redone properly, and Claude needs instructions on how to make it actually in the tower. It needs to rebuild the rooms. It needs to use the actual windows. It needs to not fake it. It's trying to fake it too much. Incoming essay once Smarty becomes rich. Yup. Smarty, if this plan of yours work out, I'll apologize for what I've been saying and even write an essay. Alright, cool. Damn, hopefully you heard that. I said, I was responding to DevX. Smarty, if this plan of yours works out, I'll apologize about what I've been saying and even write an essay. Sounds good, man. We'll see how this works out, man. I mean, it's all about volume, dude. Can't believe this dude's really working on 5 games at once. Hell yes, we are. You can count on that. You should really connect your Mac to PC so that you can run Studio and Claude on your Mac, and unimportant stuff like stream, Discord. Hey, you calling a stream unimportant? Better watch it. On Discord, etc. on PC. Yeah, I get what you mean. No, I could do that. I could have a PC to be my streaming device. I haven't thought about that. I would just have to output the video over to the PC. That's actually not a bad idea. He's going to write one essay a day. I mean, I kind of get it. It's kind of similar to investing. You got to diversify your portfolio. That's exactly what it is. It's Roblox portfolio management. It's kind of like these big companies treat it that way. Do Big treats it like portfolio management of games. Couldn't use a capture card? Yeah, we could. I need to send that prompt to ChatGPT. Alright, we're going to be a... Okay, we're already on Be a Firework. Now we need to go back to Lucky Block Wars. I need to add a feature to Work Palette so I can group my spaces into games, because I have a lot of other unrelated ones. Game is nice, I love it too. Glad to hear it, man. Disable dodgeball, so we need to be on 5.5 low. Speed, fast. Honestly, 5.5 low is just the way to go, honestly. It's not saving my settings. It's probably not. I probably don't have API access on in Studio. Let's see it. Hey, roll a gun. Alright. Remove the frying pan. See, the frying pan is such slop. That doesn't even look like a frying pan. Like, I should not have built so many guns and weapons with Codex or Claude. It was a horrible idea. Some of them are good, though. Remove the umbrella pop, the grapple hook, the shopping cart. I should just delete these manually. I know. Let's see. Oh, holy slop. Stream very good, bro. Thanks, man. Holy slop. There's a lot of slop guns. I should just delete them or remove them personally from server storage. and add a gun archive, because holy shit, we added so much useless shit. Weapon archive. Anvil dropper, accordion. Like, I haven't tested all of these. Some of them might be decent, but I don't trust any of it, dude. Backwards cannon, banana peel, pitcher, barrel bonker. Like, what the hell are these guns anyway? Beach ball blaster. You know that's going to be slop. Boomerang, brick, bowling ball roller. Oh my god, no. Bowling pin club. Boxing glove launcher, boxing gloves. You know, boxing gloves might be fine, but it would need a good animation. Let's see. Brick thrower, broom sweeper, bubble gum, bubble wand, bulldozer blade. Like, what the actual hell? Bus stop sign, car door boomer. What the hell is a car door boomerang? This is tons of shit. There are tons of good looking free model weapons. Yeah, we're gonna use more free model weapons, dude. Holy shit. We have to remove over like 100 guns that I added with AI. It's like, oh yeah, make 100 guns. What an awful idea that I had there. I really need to make this shit save in studio. I do not want the sound playing. It's gonna copyright me. I should probably add other music, I know. Like some proper EDM, proper NCS music, so I know it's no copyright. Yeah, the music is fire though. It's kind of like some classic Roblox music. Traffic cone launcher. This is some shitty slop. The problem I have is like the guns I made. The gun system was built by Opus 4.6, believe it or not, and it was really damn good. And a lot of the guns, like the assault rifle, like the basic guns, are actually really good. But a lot of the shit that it made recently is just slop. I don't know why. It cannot make a coherent gun now. I think it's because it's trying to get too creative. Like, we need things like the SMG and just normal weapons, not this weird shit like a cement mixer. Like, who the hell thinks that's going to be a good idea? Couch cannon, dodgeball, door slammer, dynamite. Dynamite's fine. Dynamite drone. I was telling it to grab something from another game. I don't think it did it right. Firebrand, fishing rod, foam finger slapper. Like, really, I shouldn't even save these. I should just delete them. Giant boot kicker, giant fan. I need to remove, like, all of this shit, dude. Alright, weapon archive. We'll continue this later. As in, here in a moment. Let's go to domino chain. Let's see how domino chain looks. We need custom proximity prompts on domino chain, but I wanted to pull them from the game Lucky Block Battles, so I wanted to pull that out of LBB. Let's see, or Lucky Block Wars is the name of the game. Is the map Claude? For this game, I built the map. No, it's not Claude. The idea was from ChatGPT. It's kind of a modified version of the game I'm inspiring from, Lucky Block Battlegrounds. But let's see, I need to pull out the custom proximity prompts. I just don't know. I'm gonna have this agent package it up. Package up the custom proximity prompt system into a little folder so I can give it to another agent. Put it inside of replicated storage dot assets for dev, and then name it proximity prompt system and include all of the necessary elements and a readme script too that's just comments. That's a really good way to transfer things between agents. The only problem is it's a little bit time consuming and it's not systematized. I'm aware of that. I could systematize it. Automatically package up good assets and send it to other agents and make a place just for that. Yeah, we could do that. Could be an interesting idea. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so we're going to transfer this other game over to a custom proximity prop system. We're going to use the one in Lucky Block Wars as a basis, but it is not going to be exactly how it looks in this game. I'm going to have to change the look. That's fine, though, in Domino Chain. It's really low cost now. I mean, it costs tokens, sure, but it's low cost now to have your own custom proximity prompt system. So why the hell not have your own custom look? That's something people don't realize now with vibe coding. Like, why the hell are we still using Roblox's proximity prompt service for everything when we could have our own custom look for really easy, low cost with Roblox's, I mean, with vibe coding? Like, Roblox's exists because it used to be hard to code these, but now it's really easy. The tables have turned. I know we wanted a shared system and blah blah blah, you have to write your own modules, but it's not hard with Claude. You can have a custom proximity prompt instantly, yet we all use these ones. Why? E to topple. Cool. Yeah, the ground is still disappearing on... The ground is still disappearing. Fix that. Is the map... The map is Claude for this game, by the way. So, yeah, for this. You know, we should be able to stop these runs early if we want, because it's kind of annoying when it just keeps on going forever. We should add a stop run early button. Add a stop run button to this game so I can stop the domino run, because right now the runs just go on forever and I can't choose to stop it. There should be a stop button at the bottom and then a confirm UI shows up. Let's see, we need that because I want to be able to stop it sometimes. Like, say I'm good with this amount of cash, let's stop it and let's build our domino chain. Well, that doesn't really work. Maxed out domino value. See, maybe we should add rebirths to this game. I don't know if incremental... I need to play more incrementals. Please stop it early, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, we're adding a way to stop it early. I need to play more incremental games if I'm making a game incremental. This is way too bloated of a UI. You see this? De-bloat this UI and add contrast to the elements. It's a little bit hard to tell what's going on. Should only show the important elements. Do these types of... This is why I need Josh on. I don't know where Josh is. Josh hasn't joined the stream or anything. I think he's getting off work here in like 12 minutes. So once he's home, we're going to call him because Josh has played a lot of incremental simulators. He's my friend, by the way, if you don't know who he is. He comes on these streams a lot. Sometimes he comes on and chats, but Josh needs to come on because he's the incremental guy. He's addicted to this type of game. And he needs to be our test dummy. He needs to be our playtester. He needs to be the one giving feedback on the incrementals. Because I don't know shit about incrementals. I have not played them. But I can play them to get a little bit more info. Add new domino skins. Yeah, there's skins you can upgrade. But I don't like how complicated the UI is right now. I want it to be simplified a little bit. Alright, let's check on Be a Firework. Okay. I play incrementals so I can give feedback. Oh yeah, do give feedback. Are there rebirths in incrementals, Darth? I don't really know that. Is this like the Cell Lemons game? It's not really like the Cell Lemons game. It's a lot different than that. Yes, there are. Okay, we'll definitely add rebirthing then. And then the rebirths will allow you to get higher limits on the upgrades. I'm going to talk to ChatGPT about how it thinks the upgrade system should work. Oh, I didn't give this prompt to Claude, damn it. So it has not fixed this issue. This is a stupid issue. I should have given this prompt to Claude. What the hell? Oh, my alarm's going off. That means that my Claude is probably fine. So I'm going to stop using my dad's limits up. Hang on, I'm going to switch Claude accounts back. / switch account. There we go. Claude AI subscription, open. I'm going to stop using my dad's limits up. Authorize. Hey, Smarty RBX, does Claude know how to script a shop? It sure as hell does. It knows how to script a whole game, actually. You new to the whole vibe coding thing? Clearly are. Alright, let's see here. Game dev streams. Alright. We have this back, so you guys can see it. Alright, this shit is going to be in progress. From Mr. Claude. I don't know why I can't change the reasoning level. And we'll publish this update once it's done. But now we need to do... It was domino chain incremental. Smarty RBX, does Claude know how to script a shop? Yeah, well, I already answered that, yeah. I already answered that. One. I play this game a lot. I'm starting on a fresh account right now. What game? What do you mean? You play Roblox a lot? The UI scaling's not extreme enough on proximity. I'm not seeing any real difference. Make it so it scales up way more when I'm near one of these pads. I'm trying to have a cool effect here, but it's not really doing what I want. Let's see. There usually are rebirths. Yeah, we're going to add rebirths. Rivalry and record marker pass. That's actually a good idea, but what I need after this is I need rebirths. How should rebirth work? We need full rebirth system plan. Right now you have caps on upgrades, and game should indicate not that caps are stuck there, but that you need rebirths to raise caps on those upgrades. Plan this out fully and give a prompt. Okay, that and should be one main benefit of rebirth, allows higher upgrade caps, and we basically let it go on forever in theory. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna figure out how that shit should work. And then now after that I need to go to this game and see what was being done here. Right, so we have the proximity prompt system. We need to move that to domino chain incremental. I'm gonna paste that into storage. Honestly, I should have just pasted that whole folder, but whatever. System imports. I'll call it that. System imports. Paste into. Underneath system imports, there is a new proximity prompt system I want you to integrate and redesign. Don't redesign it too hard, but just change it to fit this game's color scheme and neon colors and shit, and vary them per upgrade. Match the color actually to the upgrade stand. Use a custom proximity prompt system. Use this as the basis. I've just imported it. It's under replicated storage.system imports proximity prompt system, and I want this to be basically the basis for ours in this game, and I want you to use this rather than Roblox's default proximity prompts on everything. A modified version of this. Okay. Smarty RBX is Claude. Okay, I already answered that. Yeah, so we're gonna add rebirths. Let's see what this thing thinks. So we have ChatGPT thinking throughout how the rebirth system should work instead of build a domino chain incremental rather. Let's see. Exposio. Hi. Hello. Hello there. Spoxio. Alright, and then we need to go back to this game. What did we have yet done on this game? I'm forgetting. See, this is the one issue with working on 5 games at a time, or however many we have going. Make it so the upgrades are purchased with proximity prompts. Oh, okay. So we made it so upgrades are purchased with proximity prompts in this game. That's a pretty simple thing. Oh, that's way better, dude. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, because we have ChatGPT chats for every single game. Hang on, I'm gonna open up the right ChatGPT chat. Just hang on one second. Because we have a ChatGPT chat for destroy a skyscraper. It's gonna take me a second though to find, so just bear with me. It should be able to script a shop, no problem. Yeah, it should be able to script a shop, no fucking problem. ChatGPT just told me that university students get free $100 of codecs. So if you're a university student, go get that shit immediately. Let's see here. Roblox solo game ideas. Alright, which chat was it? I clearly did not name my chat. That was a dumb move. I need to rename my chat properly so I can remember which one we're in. Yeah, that's clearly not it. Alright, is this it? Hang on one second. We're opening up our ChatGPT chat for this game. Come on, load. Load. It's not loading, dude. Oh, now it's loaded. Okay. It was loading. It's just didn't scroll up. Alright, that's the wrong chat. Let's see. Maybe it's in active solo Roblox games. Voxel game. No, it's not a voxel game. Game reskin ideas. Yo, what are you doing? I'm finding something on my computer real quick on ChatGPT. Hey, Josh has texted me. It's not about this though. Need to get his feedback on the incremental game. Alright, one sec. Is this it? I think this is actually it. I think I found the chat. I just need to actually rename this project so I never forget it again. Hang on one second. Let's see. How do I rename this? Move to project. Active solo Roblox games. Then rename. 1 second, guys. Let's see. How do I rename this chat? It's called Destroy a Skyscraper. Alright, boom. It's done. Okay, so now we have this chat. Alright, let's have it do this. Alright, we're gonna dictate, so if my computer glitches, that's why. Alright, so there's a problem. Basically, the game is way too bloated in the back area. Like, each of the shop items looks good, but it's way too bloated. It's way too full of different purchase stands, and I need it to be made so that the purchase stands are not just clustered in one area. Like, we need a better way to do this, because I do want it to be physical purchase stands, but it's really bad right now how this looks, and I'm not exactly sure the solution while keeping it in this physical game world. Alright, let's see what ChatGPT has to say about that. Why the fuck does ChatGPT dictation have to steal my entire computer's microphone away from every other app just to work? It's really annoying. Alright, so it's figured out a solution. Alright, here we go. We have the problem solution prompt. Let's see. It's going to rebuild it, but the problem is we're having codecs to it. I mean, this was built by Claude Mythos, aka Claude Fable 5, when we had access to it. RIP Claude Fable 5 to the US government, by the way. But it built this, and it's a decent piece of work here, but it definitely is a piece of work. Let's see. All right, paste that prompt in, see what it does. Hopefully it can do a decent job, even though it's Codex, and Codex is shit compared to Claude for Roblox development. And it's definitely not no Fable 5. We need GPT 5.6 to come out. Where the hell are you, OpenAI? Release it already. Put the model in the bag, bro. Alright, let's see something here. Close to 10. Alright, we're going to talk to Josh. I was just messaging him. We're going to talk to Josh about Domino Chain. He's probably going to say, oh, I'm not able to right now. Yeah, he'll be home in 16 minutes, dude. Alright, we can talk to Josh about Domino Chain Incremental in 16 minutes. Hey, it's made some progress. Alright, cool. Hey, it's made these look a little... I think it's made it look a little better. Scaling based on distance. It's not very noticeable, though. I wanted it to just scale these up when I'm close, because it would look cool. It has not finished the custom proximity prompts. It did finish stop run. Stop this run? Yeah, stop this run, dude. Thank God. Hey, we're gonna buy more domino. That is so useful to be able to stop the run. That's really nice. I can make the UI for your game. Please check the DM. You've said that many times, bro. You gotta chill out. Let's see. Bulk buying. Buy max. Yep. Plus 250 dominoes. A. Alright. Unless you're volunteering, bro. I mean, I would have to check your DM. I can't check DMs right now. Let's see. Wow, the wait is way too long. Reduce the domino regen time wait by a lot. Yeah, the wait's way too long. That's really annoying. Like I have to wait that entire time just to have my dominoes regenerate. Screw that, dude. Okay, buy max. So we can, in fact, buy styles, but I don't really like the way that this style thing looks. So, hey, let's see how that looks. The new skin that I bought. Alright, alright. I see, I see. It's glowing, too. Wow, this does need better UI. These keybinds look bad. Keybind indicators, because it's Codex doing the UI. And Codex is really bad at that. Move this button up on the left-hand side of the screen. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Alright, time to look at our other game. Lucky Block Wars. Alright, so it finished it. It finished that. It needs to remove more. Well, I need to remove more guns. I'm the main... I am the driver behind moving all the guns. Gears. Well, weapon archive. Classics for a gun on my hockey stick. Hockey stick, ice cream scooper, invisible wall pusher, jackhammer, jackpot. A jet ski? Like, how's that even a weapon, dude? It does not make sense. Laser rifle, we can keep that. Mailbox bat. What the hell? These are some goofy slop guns, dude, that AI added. We're just removing all this shit. Okay, I have to change a setting on YouTube real quick. Won't affect anything on the stream. I just need to turn monetization on one of the other streams. Let's see. Let's turn it on. On. Hey, there we go. There you go. Okay. Boom. Set that up. Hi, Smarty. Hello there, friend. What's up? Alright. Now we need to be a firework. Should have finished this already, right? Or not. I guess not. Those rockets look pretty nice. Not too bad, not too bad, I have to say so myself. Please accept my friend request. I can't, bruh. I can't do that. Check on this game. Okay, what is it doing? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's redoing the back upgrades area. Probably going to end up really bad because it's codex. We'll see. I think it looks fucked up. This is going to be really bad. Because I kind of looked... I liked the way it looked before, and now it's going to look like shit because it's codex. Oh, man. Yeah, this is what I mean when I say codex can't build. Oh, God. Revert it. Revert. Hopefully it has a way to revert and I don't have to do it myself. I might have to revert the version myself. For the missile trail, you should use that hexagon particle with a red-orange gradient. Look, fire, Loki. Yeah, I could switch it to that. Not yet. Let's see. Alright, Smarty, gotta go. See ya. Alright, see ya, Broke Bear. Domino chain, incremental. Hey, that's what's up. Has it made any progress? Did Claude make the map? Did it make the map on what? It made the map on the game Be a Firework, which is out. You can play it. It's linked in chat. Did it make the map on all of these games? Not, well, it kind of made the map on this one. It did not make the entire map on Be a Firework. Whoa, this gets kind of laggy whenever it runs really fast. Do a full performance pass, improving the lag. Whenever I do a run and I'm at a high level and it runs fast, it gets kind of laggy on my computer. Yeah, I need to improve that. I think you can map himself. He's a WW. Yeah, I don't need to do that because it's faster. And it worked fine. Because the thing is, it was the rainbow, right? And I probably need to improve how the rainbow is built inside of the Be a Firework game, but it's functional. And that's all I care about right now. See, so this is getting a little bit laggy. It's partly because I have like 50 million things open on my computer. Like we're working on multiple games at the same time. So the game that's public is called Be a Firework. You guys can play that in chat, get feedback on it. It is the pinned chat message. Can I add you? No, I don't really add people unless I'm working with them. Let's see. Destroy a skyscraper. Download chain command. Lucky Black War. So I'm going to go back to Be a Firework. Let's call I've made any progress here. Something went wrong. What? I need to reload this Claude window because it's being weird. That's weird. My Claude window broke. Untitled. Come on, are we serious? Load. Continue. Here we go. Do you use any plugins to help? I do. Yeah, I do. I use plugins. Not a ton, but I use what I need. Definitely using MCP right now. MCP helps a lot to sync your agents with Roblox Studio and have it give it hands and eyes in your game. How do you suggest learning the basic building side of Roblox versus the scripting side? I see courses and videos, but any resources for building a design? I've made videos about that in the past. You can watch mine. I know RoBuilder has a whole channel dedicated to building. I know not everybody likes his videos or whatever, but I think his videos aren't bad. You should go watch them. I know RoBuilder too. Yeah, he's got good tutorials and stuff. I know he does a lot of videos just showing what he's building or reviewing games or whatever, but he's made tutorials and he gives advice. He's like the only guy out there who has a dedicated channel to Roblox building and modeling specifically. There's not that many other people who do. I think DatBoyL might kind of have one dedicated to modeling and building. Funnily enough, I used to be that guy. I used to be a guy who had a channel for building and modeling only on Roblox. But then when I branched out, started making my own games, and well, at least with a group with Jimmy Games, I started to branch out from being just a builder and modeler back in 2021. You know, and learned scripting, became better at that. Just expanded my skill set and my repertoire as a dev. I stopped making so many building videos only, but that was kind of my lane for a while, believe it or not. If you scroll down to my channel, so you can learn a lot of building advice from me. Just back in the day when I was younger, like 15, 16, 17, when I was more of a builder. I stopped being a builder only, but I used to be a builder only. So you can go watch those videos. I made a lot of in-depth guides with advice on that. But how do I suggest learning it? I mean, I suggest learning it whatever way works for you, but just work with the resources that are out there. I mean, you can also learn about architecture. You can learn outside of the Roblox community. Honestly, you probably gain more from learning like world design from a lot of these people who make videos on how to do game development outside of Roblox, because there's very few people who teach it. There's just RoBuilder, and then there was me, and then a few other people, but there's not really that many who are just dedicated to building. Like, I don't even do that anymore. I stopped being a building-only channel a long time ago. I feel RoBuilder's better to learn low poly, kind of, but beginner-friendly, and DatBoyL is more advanced. Yeah, he is. I haven't really seen DatBoyL for, like, I haven't watched his videos, but I know he does building content, so he always comes to mind, because there's not that many of them. How'd you learn Roblox Studio so fast? I'm an old fan and you're a W. I could learn from you. I didn't really learn it fast. It took me years. It was gradual, right? I built up experience over time and through trial and error. So it looks like it was fast, but I've been doing Roblox Studio since like 2017. I first opened it in like 2015 when I was a little 8-year-old, and then I really got into it when I was like 11 or 10, and then I've just been doing it ever since. So it's been like 8 or 9 or 10 years almost being serious in Roblox Studio. It's not as easy as it looks. Alright, is this about done? So it claims to have fixed the tower floor travel. It claims to have made this shit good. I don't trust Claude. I think it probably is bullshitting us again. Any tips though? No specific tips from me here. I mean, use reference images. I've talked about that a lot in the past. It's even better now with AI, but watch my old videos on it, honestly. Watch my old videos on building. If you go to my first streams ever, you'll be shocked to see the first ones were building and modeling streams. And that shows you I was that dedicated. I was live streaming my commission work. So I was that dedicated to it that I would actually make a lot of YouTube content about building. So watch my old videos. That's my best advice to you. My old videos on building. Alright, arrived. Yeah, the teleportation is not working at all. Teleportation to different floors isn't working at all. It's just putting me back on the exact same top floor. I can't go to any of the internal floors. It's just putting me right back on top. It's broken. Once tower floors worked properly the way I want, it's going to be so sick. Also, make the drop-down error way bigger. It's still way too small. It's like a tiny little dot next to the little 873,234 floors UI indicator. I've seen your videos, but I need to learn coding. Yeah, you aren't the guy asking about building. That was another guy. Thanks for pointing that out. I have videos on coding too. Watch those. Did you always trust your commissions? Like any concerns with scamming or stuff like that? No, I never. You should never trust them fully. Unless you really, really know them well. Even then, don't trust them fully. No, I've talked about that. I've had a lot of issues. I made a video on developer mistakes. I think it was one of my videos a few months ago. It was several months ago where I talked about commissions. You should watch that. I don't know exactly which one, but I made a video on developer mistakes. Or wait, no. It's a video called What I Would Tell My 14-Year-Old Dev Self. Watch that video. That video was really helpful about an experience with commissions that kind of screwed me over in a certain way. It wasn't really scamming, but it was just, I was being used, basically. So there was a story about that. You can watch that. And I learned a lot from a very specific commission, so I told the whole story in that. What I would tell my 14-year-old dev self. One of the most interesting videos on the channel, if you ask me. Interesting concept. More people should make a video like that. But go check that out on the channel. After the stream's over or something. In my opinion, the game just needs a better UI and then it can be a front page game. Really. I don't think UI is what makes a game front page, but appreciate it. I mean, what needs to be better about the UI? Like, what about the fucking UI needs to be better? Because a lot of people have said that. You've got to be specific here. I just saw a video, I somehow missed why it's fun. Crossed out and money ticked. What do you mean? Is it one of my older videos? Fun money? Oh, that's because I made a video about... I made a lot of videos on that topic. Just prioritizing strategy in Roblox development. I'm just saying it's important to come at things with a business mindset. It's a childish mindset. You can watch that video. It was an older one. It's from last year. Oh, I'm just randomly flying up. That's weird. Are the keybinds broken for flying up and down? I'm not sure. Hello there, Dev. How much money should I invest if I want at least a couple active players? Weird comment. I think the UI of Firework is better than the original. Really? Well, the original didn't have much UI at all, so that's actually fair. That's actually fair. That's not a weird comment. I know you don't watch shorts, but NBA Finals just concluded and UI takes it home. Alright. Gotcha. Do you have a specific ad budget for new games? Yeah, as little as possible. I don't like to publish games and spend tons of money on them at first. That's a bad strategy. It's going to be a waste of your money because the game will be broken or some shit. There will be a bug and then the ads will just be a waste. You need to test your ads first on a very small amount of money. Do not overblow tons of money before you've proven that it's even something people want to play. That's why I'm glad I haven't overspent on this game. No, it's just my feedback. I'm saying the guy who commented on the UI needing improvement. Well, yeah, I'm talking about the original game. I agree. The game we inspired from, yeah, it's way better than that game because that game didn't even have UI. And that's why it's kind of funny. That game's more popular. It's funny to me when people say, oh, it'd be front page if it had better UI, because the other game that I'm inspiring from has like 250 players, which I know isn't crazy amounts these days, but 250 players consistently is pretty good. I mean, if it's just sitting there and he's not updating it. It has that many CCU, and it has barely any UI at all. There's not even a UI in the game, practically. There's just it's even more basic than this. $0 and floors, which just shows the cash and the floors, and that's it. But I know since we're competing, since we're a new game, we have to actually step up our game on certain aspects. What was your first successful game? Sussy Imposter Land and Jimmy Games. This is a funny one. You can check that out. It's on Roblox still. And those games in that group still have players, believe it or not, to this day, even though we don't update them. Pretty crazy to the longevity. That's why Jimmy and I should stop having our little squabble, a little conflict, and work together again. A little squabble over Roblox development and shit. Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on working together again in the future. It's the best way to make UI. I like making UI with Claude because it's so fast. Is this thing done? So it's trying to fix the bug with the tower rooms. I want the tower rooms to work. I just want it to be in the actual tower. It's being really stupid with all the ways it's tried to make tower rooms. Honestly, we might just need it to remove the furniture inside of the floors. This is not done well, and I shouldn't expect Claude to do well on that. Why Claude? Why not Lemonade? It's so easy. Because Lemonade, I don't need that. I like Claude. Lemonade sounds like a dumber model with Roblox slapped onto it. Oh, it's for Roblox. All of a sudden it's good. Like, no, it's just a reskinned model. I haven't used it at all, but I don't think it's going to be good. I mean, I shouldn't speak too much about it before I've used it, but I don't see a reason to. Codex and Claude are great. Have you tried Super Grok? No, and I don't want to because it costs so much damn money to use, and it's dumber. It's literally dumber than ChatGPT and Claude Opus, so why the hell would I do that? Oh, hey, it added the custom proximity prompts. This is what I mean. Why the fuck would we not use our own custom ones when we can? The proximity prompts are disappearing after I use them. Make it so the proximity prompt doesn't disappear after I use it once, because that was just for the other game. Make it so that there's still a flag for that, but disable it for this, unless it absolutely needs to be hidden, which they don't for purchase pads. Okay, that looks way better. Why don't more people do custom proximity prompts when it's so damn easy now with vibe coding? I have no clue myself. Also, move all the billboard GUIs down. It's not picking up my voice. Also, move all the billboard GUIs down for each of the pads for upgrades. Also, the sizing, whenever I walk up to it, based on proximity, it's not really doing shit. Make it so it's very intense and visible. Size up the billboard UI elements and text whenever I get close. It should be really clean. I don't know how to make proximity prompts. Proximity prompts are the Roblox built-in feature for pressing E to do an action in game. So if you didn't know, those are called proximity prompts. But you can do your own. Like you can do this. This is my own, built with billboard UIs, and it's made with Claude. And honestly, you have your more customization that way. I know you can customize Robloxes, blah blah blah. You can use their API, but I like just having Claude build a custom system for it because I have full control over it. And it looks better to me than Roblox's default ones, and sets our game apart because everybody's seen those before. It's making it disappear. It shouldn't disappear after I try to use it once, even if the purchase fails, which is kind of weird. Is Gemini good? No, I think Gemini's retarded. Codex and Claude for the win, dude. They're way smart. I mean, will that change in the future? If Gemini got smarter than Claude and Codex, I would change my mind instantly, but it's dumb. I would start using it right away if they released a model as good as Claude Fable. Hell yeah, instantly would use it. But it's not. They don't compete, so I'm not gonna use their shit. Can I be an NPC in your game? And yes, I have tried Gemini, by the way. No, you can't. I'm not doing that. I need to go see if they got me some sushi, because my family's just gotten back. Or my dad and his girlfriend got back with some sushi. Well, everybody's gotten back. Hang on one second. I need to get some sushi. I've never actually really eaten sushi. We'll see if I like it. I've probably only eaten like once or twice and can barely remember if I liked it. I just need food. I don't care what it is. Sushi is a lie. There is no sushi. I'll be right back. Hang on one second. I have to eat something else. I have to give my dad his computer back. Alright, here we go. We're back. It's the best plugin? There is no best plugin. It just depends on your goal. What is your problem, right? Ask more. Don't ask what's the best plugin. Ask what is the problem you need to solve. If you have no problem, there's no plugin needed. The best plugin is the one that fits the goal of the time. The best plugin, if you don't have any goal, if you don't have any problem to fix in Studio, is no plugin. You don't need to waste your time installing plugins. And that's not the answer people want to hear, but it's the answer they need to hear. Most plugins are bullshit. Google's falling off? Yeah, probably are. I think they fell off from them. They were never on to begin with. Let's just say that. Alright, now the UIs are scaling, but it's not based enough on proximity. The ones that are far away are too obvious. And they're more like rising up rather than scaling up. I don't want them to move, I want them to scale. This is going to be really cool once this is done. Like, I want this shit to feel really good. Like, I want the UI to look good. I want it to feel custom. I want it to feel handmade by AI. Whoa, it really needs to improve the performance whenever you do this. Game is still laggy whenever I do a massive, massive domino roll when I have a high level and I have lots of dominoes. How do I solve UI buttons not working? You have to be specific, bro. What do you mean? Like they won't open your frames? There's an error in your code. Have AI fix it if you don't know how. You can have Claude fix it, dude. Hook up your Claude subscription to Studio with MCP and ScriptSync. Use my video, How to Build Roblox Games with AI in 2026. Watch that guide, literally, right after this stream. And then fix it, right? Have Claude fix it or Codex fix it. ChatGPT makes good UI. Stop using ChatGPT for coding in 2026, bro. You're living under a rock if that's what you're doing. You gotta use AI agents. This is Codex. It's automatically putting the code in my game. Claude automatically puts the code in your game. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any copy pasting. And it makes the model smarter too, because there's no bullshit. Like, there's no wasting your time with, oh, copy paste. No. It just knows what's going on in your game, which makes it able to act and think way faster and way more in depth about what needs to be done. My plugin is the best one. Try it. What is your plugin? What does your plugin do? What problem does it solve? If you can't answer that, it's not good. Add tweening effects whenever I open one of these UI panels. Okay. I want this game to be sick, dude. $88 seconds is way too long to wait. Reduce the time to wait way more for the domino toppling cooldown. What's your favorite plugins that make the inside game don't count? What do you mean? Plugins that make the whole game don't count? I don't really know many plugins that make the whole game. I like MCP, bro. MCP is good. Because MCP is a plugin. Third party MCP is technically a plugin. And I have my own custom version of it. That's really useful because now AI agents can edit Studio. So that one kind of wins, but you might count that as making the whole game for you. I would say I like Resize Align, because Resize Align, it sizes two parts to kind of align with each other. One part's face to touch the other part's face, they kiss, and it makes them just connect. It works really well. It makes your building faster, because that's something you do all the time, is aligning up parts. So the stupidest, most boring ass things, you think, oh, that plugin would kind of suck and be useless. No, those are the ones that end up being the most useful. The simple solutions to shit you do constantly, monotonous work. I also use Part Picker a lot. So I don't know if you know the plugin Part Picker. Mostly building plugins are the ones that save my time, not scripting plugins. I don't even know any scripting plugins. People get mad when I suggest building plugins to scripters, but it's like, scripters still have to fix shit in Studio too. Like, it's not like it's a sin. It's a holy sin to suggest a building plugin to a scripter. Like, no. They need it too. Believe me. I'm mainly a scripter now. Excuse me. And I still use this plugin all the time. So this plugin lets you select tons and tons of parts with the same properties. It's like I can select all the leaves. I can select every one of these leaves. Like each one of this from all of the different models in game. So all the different parts with the same color, the same name, whatever. You can select them. Have you used Brush Tool? Yeah, Brush Tool is something I've used, yeah. But I don't like it because it feels, I know it sounds ironic, but it feels tedious. Like, it's kind of tedious to do the initial setup, but It's kind of a stupid reason not to use it. If you're building a massive map, it's useful, but otherwise I'd rather just place the parts and stuff manually, a lot of the trees manually. My plugin's name is All-in-One UI Master. Alright, well, it's cool that you made a plugin. You'd have to tell us what the features are so you can convince us to use it, because right now I don't know what it does based on the name. Does it like build your entire UI for you? Sounds risky, bro. I don't know if I trust that in my game. You gotta explain it. Get us on board. Get us on board, man. What is Josh doing? He's supposed to be home. He said he'd hop on call for a little bit. Can I help with game? I do consider volunteer work, but no guarantees. I don't think this thing reverted, dude. Didn't revert. Am I really about to waste tokens on reverting? I could just revert version. I probably should do that. Alright, be a firework. We're switching back to this game. Pay attention, guys. There's a lot of games here at once. Making every game under the sun. Let's see. The one worry with making so many games at once is, can everybody play them all on stream, or will they get confused? I think they can, because we'll only release certain ones at a time. Like, we'll only release 1 or 2 at a time. No. Should I buy Smarty's $1,200 course? No, because I need to actually take that down, or at least reduce the price. So no. Buy it when the price is like $200. So the answer is yes. Launch platform upgraded. Hey. Mario, do you actually have any advice for Roblox dev just starting off? I make simple games first. That's the main thing. Don't make your dream game first. That's going to waste your time and make you burn out. Release lots of simple games in the meantime instead. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's what I'm doing. I've been doing development for years and I'm still doing simple games. See the brutal feedback from people. Very good game, just need fixing the hit where it says join group. For money, all that happens is a blank UI pops up. Is that true? People are saying this is a blank UI for join group. Fix that. Group reward. Because the price is going to go up on the website? Yeah, I need to fix that. Because I thought at the time it'd be higher demand than it actually ended up being. Alright, let's see here. We need to do drop down of floors. Let's see, bucket. Arrived, couldn't enter. Solar lounge. Yeah, this is still broken. It's still not actually teleporting me to different floors. Fix this. It's still not teleporting me to different floors on the My Tower Floors thing. It's only teleporting me to the top of my building. Once that's fixed, that's the main issue. Once that is fixed, it's going to do the... It's going to be a finalized update, is what I meant to say. It's going to be ready for us to ship it to Roblox. That's the main thing. Why does your title not say owner? Because I do actually have owner. It's just... And I also have a dev title, I believe. But it's only visible to other people. So it's just not visible to me. That's why. So if you play the game with me, which I'll play it once we have the next update go out, then you would see it. But you don't see it right now because, well, nobody's in game with me, obviously. Well, I guess I'm playing it here at AFK, but I need to turn this off actually anyway. Domino chain incremental. Alright, let's see. What's next on this game? Oh yeah, we needed a prompt for rebirths. Let's put that in. We're gonna add rebirthing. Set on 5.5x high for this. Hi chat. Can I add you please? You're a W YouTuber. I've been sub for a while. Thanks for that, bro. No, I don't really add people though, unfortunately. I only add people I work with. People who are really big devs who I'm networking with. Thanks for asking though. Make it so that the UI is a bit smaller whenever it scales, whenever you get close to it. And also make it so that it's higher up, because right now it's too low to the ground. Just slightly higher up, only slightly. Hey, that scale effect is really cool. It's just being a little bit way over the top. A little bit way over the top, just a little. No. Let's see, my plugin has element type converter, a menu utility that instantly morphs or changes the base class type of selected elements into other common UI structures, such as transforming a frame into a scroll. Smart anchor, snapping and alignment. Visual orientation panel showing a 9-point grid anchor configuration system to maintain clean position, traveler relative. Screen placement. UI sizing adjustments, positioning feature that uses directional arrow inputs to adjust elements of predefined pixels. Bro is giving me the whole damn feature spec for his app. For his plugin, I mean. We might have to check this out. Now we have to check it out, because he's giving us the whole damn document. That's it, bro. That's the whole description, huh? Yeah, we might have to check that out, because it does have good features. I know you probably vibe coded it. Most people are with their new plugins. I'm not against that if it actually works. Not bad a feature set, but how do you set it apart from all these other UI plugins people are dropping? Because everybody's dropping a UI plugin. Everybody and their grandmother's dropping a UI plugin these days, because everybody has vibe coding. Everybody has X to tweet it out. Hey, I just used Claude Code to make a new plugin, and I tweeted it out on X. Aren't I special? Like, sorry, bro, you ain't special for that. That's what the last 500 other no-named X accounts did. You know, so, fortunately, that's where we're at now. But hey, if you make the plugin actually good and it stands out and it's got a lot of good features, hey, no complaints from me. I might actually use it. It's just going to be harder and harder to stand out now. Like, everybody's trying to make their next plugin, because Claude Code and Codex make it so damn easy. Everybody's trying to make the next big plugin. What makes yours special? That's what I'm asking you today. There's many more features now. Try it all in one UI master. Or maybe in a future stream. Maybe. More weight, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. That's a really weird comment, my guy. Never say shit like that around here again. Can't wait to be #1. Can you make me my dream game? Nope. Hell no. Especially now after what you said. What is bro even saying, dude? Can't wait to be #1 for the next game. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if you can do that, or if Darth beats you and ends up being the real sweat this time. Unless you find the trick, whatever the trick ends up being. What is the meta? I figured out the meta. The exact mathematical timing of the best rebirth time. Actually, you're supposed to rebirth at 30 seconds, not after 5 minutes. Get it right. You're going to be correcting people on that. You're going to sound like the actually guy. That's how you know you're a real sweat. You're a real winner. Okay. I can't wait for this game to be out. This one could actually have a shot at being big, I think. As long as it's not laggy. As long as the UI looks better than Codex. We'll have Claude work on it at the very end for polishing the UI. We're just getting a basic version right now. So bear with us while the UI looks like shit. I mean, I want it to be simple, though, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, also incremental games. Josh was telling me, oh, yeah. Doesn't need to be super crazy UI. It could look vibe coded in an incremental game. The players in that genre don't care. They could just care about incrementing their shit. So I'm not super worried about that. Nerd. Yep. Y'all will be the professional nerds of these games. We know you'll be saying, actually, that's not how you play. Actually, actually, it's played this way. You're supposed to do this. This is the real meta, not that. That changed last week when Smarty did that other stream. I know you guys will be doing that. All those 24 people are offline or something? No, our sweats are all online. What do you mean? Have you seen the Verity Minecraft horror video? No, I haven't, bro. Alright. New rebirth service is isolated. Does your game have an anti-cheat? Yes, it does. Not on this game yet, but we will add one. It has an anti-cheat on Be a Firework, though. A guy was trying to find... Actually, multiple people came in telling me they were trying to find vulnerabilities. The second guy didn't send me any. He was supposed to send me them on Discord. I guess it's just perfectly secure and the white hatting failed. There's no vulnerabilities in my game. No, I'm going to jinx it by saying that. Somebody's going to be exploiting the very next day. A black hatter. No, I told them they could. I said, you can white hat vulnerability search. You can white hat exploit my game. It's just... If you find it, you need to DM me the issue so I can actually fix it. By the way, I'm on my way to 1 billion floors and be a firework. Dude, that's crazy, dude. More than halfway there. That is insane. How many public Roblox games have you made? Dude, dozens at this point if you count the ones in Jimmy games. A lot. A lot of games, dude. Too many to count. At least without sitting there searching around across multiple groups. Can I test how good it is? Yeah, you can play this game. You can't play the other ones yet. We'll let you know when they're published. Just keep watching these streams. Go ahead and turn on notifications. Be subscribed to Smarty RBX. Yeah, you can test Be a Firework on Roblox. It is linked in chat. It's the pinned chat comment. Look with your eyes. It's right there in the bottom of chat. But also it's the top link in the description. You can play the game there. Play it. Let me know what you think. Drop a like on it to support us getting it in the algo. See, so it's dropping the fixes. So we have some fixes going into Roblox Studio for Be a Firework. We have several other games in the works too. Destroy a skyscraper. Is this one done? Yeah, the work is done. It reverted it. Yeah, I reverted it because we can't trust codecs on this. I had it run that, but had it revert it because it was bad, because original was by Claude, but now we're using codecs, which is worse at building. Make a new prompt for it just to reorganize, but use existing models and paths. There we go. So you like your game? Yes, I like my game. No, he only has 85 friends on Roblox. Yeah, I don't add people, dude. I only add people I work with or big devs. That's it. I'm very, very exclusionary. Very elitist with my friend requests. I'll be open about that. I'm selfish with my friend requests like I'm selfish about my dev tools that I make myself. I may sell my dev tool eventually for MCP and all that good jazz for agentic development, but not right now. I want to use it right now. It's all mine. Okay, I'm just having it reorganized because having it codecs rebuild the shop models was a really bad idea. Get RoBuilder to vibe code his dream game. I could teach him how. That would be a really cool video for both of us, honestly. Yeah, you don't like friends? Nope. Don't like adding people on Roblox. I mean, I'm going to max out my friend requests, or my friends if I do. That's the problem. If I add, I wish I could add everybody, every fan, but I can't. Because there's a max limit on Roblox friends. It also might get annoying to have too many people on my friends list, just going to be real. Too many messages anyway. Not sure if I would, even if I could have unlimited friends on Roblox. Remember me before Firework becomes famous? I'm an OG. Yeah, I'll have to remember you because you're an OG. I'm forced to remember you. What do you mean? Should I say macOS? LMAO, Apple blocked codecs when I opened it and called it malware. I've never seen Apple block something for malware. They do that a lot. Yo, which AI are you using? I'm using Claude, but I'm also using I'm using Claude mainly, but I'm using Codex for other things that are more secondary. I'm going to get a new Claude subscription update in just several days here for next month. So I'm going to get more Claude usage. I'm going to pay more. But right now we have a $200 Codex subscription, which was a mistake because Claude has better models right now. They drop new models, but you never know. I always have both because I'm always prepared for the new model updates because they're constantly in a tug of war trying to one-up each other on who has the better model. Oh, it's GPT 5.5. Oh, it's Claude Opus 4.8. Oh, it's Fable. Oh, now GPT 5.6. That's going to drop soon, apparently. I can't wait for GPT 5.6 because Claude Fable just got banned. Once GPT 5.6 is out, it's going to be a godsend. It's still going to be shit at building and modeling and UI design and all that shit. Still going to be shit at visuals. But it'll be smarter. It'll make your features work. Best believe that. Which honestly is what I need. So then maybe Codex will be better again. Maybe Codex will be top dog again. Like it was when we had Opus 4.7. It was Codex 5.5 was beating Claude's ass for a little bit. But then 4.8 dropped and boom, that changed. I'm making a new dev for hiring Roblox devs in Roblox only. Good luck. That game has been done a million times before. Good luck. I think that's risky, dude. He already has around 124 subs, mate. He's late to the party. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about me? I have more than that. Get it right. Get with the program. Let's see. Smarty, can you review my game quickly before end of stream? I promise it's not low effort. I promise. Really? Why do you have to promise me it's not low effort? Probably is low effort. Oh, look, it actually reorganized. Codex actually did a good job with building for once. Good job, buddy. You want a gold star? I'm going to give him a gold star for his sticker chart. He actually reorganized the purchase pads in a way that looks good. Are you ending? Probably. I'm getting tired as hell for no... Well, not for no reason. I was streaming for hours today. No shit, I'm going to be tired. But, wait, I need to text... Not text. See, I'm getting that tired. I need to text AI. No, I need to test. Be a firework. Here's this game if you're down. I'm only going to test that game on a stream for review your games. Review your game streams are minimum $100 subscription. I mean, not... Oh my god. See, I am tired. $100 of donations, and we can do that. We're about 30-ish bucks away. We did get some donos. We got like one small dono this stream, but we're like 25 away still. 25 bucks away, somewhere around there. So once we hit the dono goal, then we will review your games. So if you send me money, send me a super chat. So get us closer to that goal, and we will do that soon. Let's see, I just need to test one thing. I still can't go to fucking floors. Couldn't enter. It's being stupid. I still can't visit floors on my building. It's not teleporting me. A lot of them say couldn't enter. But also all of them are putting me... All the ones that work are putting me on top of the roof. Still. Still broken, dude. We're using Codex. So we're not using Codex for this game that's public, which you can play on Roblox now. It's top link in the... There's a bottom link in the chat. It's pinned. Top link in the description. It's called Be a Firework. It's under the group Wild Wild Worlds. It's a public game we've been working on for a few days. We have some sweats in our chat who've been grinding their asses off to get to the top of the leaderboard. They sure have succeeded at that. R5 and Darth. Everybody's beaten me. I was on the leaderboard, not to be found anymore. Wait, no, I'm still there. I'm number 4 in my own game. I gotta beat Filippo. We keep on fighting each other over that spot. Maybe if I just buy Max. Hey, haha. Haha, loser. Ha 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 ha. I just beat Filippo with one purchase of floors. That's funny. He isn't trying that hard. It's not even that hard to beat us. See, bro? The rest of the chatters aren't even trying. They gotta work harder, dude. Everybody else is not even trying if they don't have that amount of floors minimum. If they don't even have the amount the dev has. Because I'm so busy. That's funny. I'm beating all the guys in chat who've been silent. There's a lot of people who don't even chat. I see you guys. I know you're out there. That viewer count ain't a bunch of ghosts. It's real people. It's real people. I know you're out there. You just ain't talking or trying in the games. Let's see. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, or not, or bots. I don't know. Who are they? They gotta show themselves. At least chat. I fell off and set back that hard. Damn, bro. Yeah, you did. Because you got an issue. Some guy was asking me to set his stats lower because he thought he got an advantage because of a bug. I'm gonna have to respond to that. I can set his stats lower. I'll probably do that if he's really wanting it because he thought a bug was really making him level up faster. We'll see if it was a real issue. He was exploiting. He was exploiting the bug. You really need the stats lowered for exploiting my game. Do you even call that exploiting if he's just using a bug? I mean, yeah, you might call it exploiting, yeah, technically, but it's not like hacking the game. There's a difference between hacking and just exploiting a bug that gives you an advantage. I don't know the definitions. I should know this as a game dev, but I don't. Yeah, we can reset a guy's stats. Some guy, I think it might have been Filippo. I don't know. I had too much of an advantage. Now we are bots if we don't talk. Yeah, you're bots now. Including you, Mr. Fair, 5038. I've been just watching. LMAO, you're right. Well, at least you're just at least you're there. At least you're real. At least you're breathing and you're alive. You're not just, the phone isn't just sitting there playing my stream and you're just dead and we don't even know. At least we know you're alive, right? That's how you know. That's why y'all gotta talk sometimes, just so we know you aren't dead and you just left the stream open. Pretty dark thought, huh? It's the only way we can know, otherwise we have no indication. Just because you're watching doesn't mean you're alive. Isn't that dark? Send one if you're alive. All you have to say is one. Send one if you're alive right now. I cannot travel force. What the frick, dude? Guess you're all dead. No one's sent one. Alright, Zero Skills is alive. My dad's alive. I already knew that. Pizza's done. Hey, pizza's done. Good. I'm so tired. Probably because I'm hungry. Haven't eaten. Actually, I'm making a game where I'm watching you. That's funny. Yeah, let me know when that game's out. I want to watch me, too. I want to watch me, watch myself, watching me, watching me. That'd be the best game ever. Smarty watching Smarty, watching Smarty, watching Smarty. Inside of the game where you watch a Smarty. Mainly use your stream as background noise. I don't know. I don't know whether I should feel complimented or insulted. But thank you, I guess. I love it when people say, you're just background noise to me. Is that good or bad? I don't know. We'll just roll with it. Good. Glad to hear that I can help you out. by having this stream. He's not testing games right now. Nope, we only test games when we have a game review stream. Oh, by the way, rocket level needs to be fixed again. I have 50 SX when it only takes 206 at a time. Okay. Sending that to Claude. Fix his issue. I've been coding with it with your stream in the background. Nice. Coding with your stream, my stream in the background. So that's productivity right there, man. That's what you got to be doing. Productivity. Productive. Now I need a meme man. Meme, if anybody remembers who's meme man is. Productivity. Product. He would spell it like P-R-O-D-I-K. Tivity. That would be so funny. I bet that exists. If not, it should have been made back in 2020. We need to go back in time. Productivity meme. Is there one? Productivity spelled wrong. No, not on Bing Images. I won't find it there. Productivity. I would have to generate this with AI. I bet ChatGPT could do it for me. Y'all don't even know. Some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. Meme Man, he's the Stonks guy. Stonks guy. Copy image. I'm cooking a meme real quick with ChatGPT. Hold up. Stonks guy. Digitals. Hello. Yeah, that was how he said hello. Hello. I'm looking at some things you guys can't see. Let's see if man. Engineer. I'm literally prompting ChatGPT to make me a missing meme that doesn't exist but should. A lot of you guys might not even remember Meme Man. It used to be my favorite when I was back in 2020. Let's see. Smarty, I hit 0 studs when I never actually played your game on my main account. Is that really a bug? I tell you I hit over 1 trillion studs in distance, Smarty. That's crazy, dude. Let's see. Oh my god, that's awful. ChatGPT cannot make memes. I don't always do work, but when I do, it's productivity, Meme Man. That is not funny. That's not funny. That's not what Meme Man would do. But ChatGPT can admit it's not funny. That is not funny, dude. Yo, look at text, bro. Oh, I need to look at my text from Josh. Hold on, Josh. We're doing something important. We're making a meme before we get off stream. That isn't even fucking funny. Tear it apart. That isn't even fucking funny. Yeah, because it completely ignores what makes Meme Man memes funny. See, so, and then it'll criticize its own meme. Now do it right. You get one more shot, ChatGPT, and we're closing you for good. Watching your stream in a car now? Hey, that's what's up. I'm so tired, dude. We'll stream again tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Josh? Yep. What you trying to tell me? Hmm?
You still on stream?
I'm still on stream, yeah. Oh, you said our other friend is coming. That's sick. You can't make it on stream? You did make it on stream. You lied. Oh, y'all, I'm here?
Oh, well, I'm on my phone.
Oh, are you there at Maverick?
Yeah, I'm here. We just got here.
Damn. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
All right. Dandy's coming too.
Damn, they're actually where we were going to go. All of them, he has all the tabs. Dude, I have all the tabs open. Don't even ask. Productivity. Spent 3 hours building system to save 12 seconds. Worth it. You know what? This is a little bit better. This actually isn't too bad. I think it wouldn't be spelled like that. But that's actually not too bad of a Meme Man meme for 2026. It could be a little funny, but I mean, it's not awful. I can't lie. The new stonks, but for Claude people. I think we need another new version that's a little better than this, but that's really not bad. I think we forget we can make memes with ChatGPT. We can make memes that are actually not too bad. You just have to give the direction, because obviously ChatGPT doesn't always have the best sense of humor. Sometimes it does have a better sense of humor than you expect, though. Just bypass your anti-cheat. Message me on Discord how you did it. Thanks. Message me on Discord, SmartyRBX. You can join the Discord. Link in the description so you're in the same server as me. All of them. Yeah, it's funny. Alright, bet. Texted you. Alright, cool. Alright, peace out, guys. I gotta go hang out with my friends. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. Play the game. Press like. Send it to your friends. Have them press like. push this out to the algorithm. Write your feedback in the feedback UI whenever I'm offline, or if it's really urgent, DM me on Discord, SmartyRBX.